Good morning, Akaramakala.
Good morning, Gaga Guga.
Good morning, Akaramakala.
Good morning, Gaga Guga.
Good morning, Akaramakala.
Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo.
Belembe.
Oh, lo, lo, lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. If you like, make you no wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. But if you like, make you sleep. Lazy uncle, wake up. If you like, make you no wake up. But wetin we dey tell you be say whether you wake up or you no wake up, time don reach make you leave that bed. E don reach make you take your life, make you do better thing. You see, why I dey talk say if you like make you wake up, if you like make you no wake up, because na you be the driver. As long as you are an adult, you be the driver of your own life. If e better for you na you be the first person wey go enjoy am. Oil go first touch your mouth before e touch the mouth of the people wey dey around you. And then if you know better like that, na you go first suffer am. You know, as long as you are born in Africa, you are born in Nigeria, you need to understand say we no need to tell you to wake up before you wake up. Because if life na like football match and you then born you for Nigeria, you don dey lose 1-0 already. Before the match starts, you don dey lose 1-0. And then if you no come get education, you don dey lose like 2-0 already. As you dey play the game of life dey go. And then you can't get, your parents no can't get money and they can't know they so responsible, you don't they lose 3-0 they go. And then you no can't get any meaningful skill, you don't they lose 4-0. Now very few people they come back from 4-0. And you can't marry terrible wife or terrible husband. Now 5-0 or 6-0 you don't they go. You see, but everybody wey dem born for Nigeria, wey dem no born with silver spoon, e dey lose 1-0 already. But we watch over the weekend, we watch a lot of football match wey be say somebody first score 1 goal, people first concede, and the other people equalize, can't even win the match. So that's why people like ordinary president win. They win even though they no put silver for the spoon wey dem take born them. They lose 1-0 from the very beginning. Ab initio they were losing 1-0, and guess what? Then they put education, they put skill, and they come they win, they go. So wetin we dey talk be say, as you dey wey be say things happen and then you were giving birth to here, you dey lose 1-0. And then you come, you know they so educated, na 2-0. But you fit wake up one day say you wan get skill, and then you get skill, all of a sudden na 2-2, you master your skill, na 3-2 you don dey win life. Then you make right decision, you don become 4-2. Then at the same time you can't get good spouse, because e dey very very important. You don do 5-2, the next thing you don win this match 6-2 or 6-3. People celebrated Man City over the weekend now. Maybe 6-3 they use end their match. They celebrate them. And even Liverpool, they get one Champions League final where we say the match now 4-0, they come back 4-4, they come win with penalty.
That's 2005.
I know say you no go forget that one. But one thing that they talk, we say why are they talk and that they relay live, at the relay time with football, because we dey football season at the moment and everybody dey familiar with goals where they score. And some people don't dey disappointed, they don't talk say now for Nigeria they bomb me, the odds are stacked against me and I no fit succeed. My parents na this, we dey tell you say you fit succeed. Only say we need you to listen to us. When we tell you to wake up, we need you to wake up. We need to wake up physically, literally, mentally. We need you to wake up. We need to wake up, look at your surrounding, and see the things where you fit do. Ask yourself, do I have a high income skill? Now which skill I get? Wetin I fit use negotiate my place in on the table? Everybody dey for table and everybody dey negotiate wetin dey fit get for that table. Now which skill you dey present wey be say you go take negotiate your place for the table of life? If you no get am, the beautiful thing wey the world wey we live with now, you avail us that opportunity to go learn am. You learn am, you master am, and then other attributes, you being nice, you having integrity, e go work for you. Wey be say people go dey very comfortable to do business with you. One, you dey very competent. Secondly, be say your word na your bond. Anything wey you talk, everybody believe am, and with time you go score plenty goals. This na wetin I carry come this morning. My name na Kelechi Nkwocha. Una good morning.
Morning,
And belembe.
Oh, lo.
Hey, belembe.
Oh, lo.
Hey, belembe.
Oh, lo.
Thank you very much, Akamatola.
Let's appreciate Kelechi. Kelechi.
Yes, sir.
You know why that that night, the night where I no go fit forget. Na the night where I lost my first child.
Oh, that's
Jume.
sad. Oh, that's sad.
So that night, na night where be say once you just beke like this,
Go remember.
and you go just trigger. And that day I don't prepare say that final. I no go miss am because of Shevchenko. Andrei Shevchenko. Kai. Yeah. Life can't give me 1-0 for that night.
May I so rest in peace.
So you see say when you begin start and come carry and reach that level of 1-0, I come mention that day. I say,
Yes.
this man, and I know see many people there. See this thing when you talk like joke. Plenty people they will say, we hear them now. Where you go, where the thing go, awaken them. Where they think say, they lose. Is it possible? But now they know say it is very, very possible.
Yes.
If you get another match where I go do sample again, Saudi 89.
You go inside, go dig this one out too.
Saudi 89. That match that day, they called the man miracle. Where Russia don't they give us 4-0, and Nigeria don't get 2 red card. No, you can imagine when you they lose 4-0, can't get 2 red cards join them. Play Christopher it's Hawaii. Hey. Okay, thank God at least 4-1 don't they no be condo. No say condo they play well.
Yeah, no good.
The Meji Lawal. 4-2. Sleep when they come out for people eyes small. You know that country where people don't lose hope, say nothing.
Yes.
So that is why you don't need to lose hope in life. You don't need to give up in life. Keep fighting.
Yes.
Keep struggling. Keep working hard and working smart. That's what the ordinary president teaches us.
Yes.
It's not all about you working hard. You need to also work smart. Sleep begin clear. I be them too don't get record, but we are overconfidence that we don't get 4-0. They don't get 2 man down. Waiting remain 9 against 11. Not to just deload them. 4-3. It go happen. You know go happen. Then too confused. You know, somebody where you think say you don't beat finish. All of a sudden you don't know where the energy from come.
Yes.
Begin they give you Hawaii, give you headbutt, give you blow left right. You where you dey the one that they look around whether I get person wey dey back, they tell us say if he touch you again we go deal with am. Now there you go, they look till they beat you finish win. Now so they confuse that night till Nigeria equalize. Quantum 4-4. Hey. From 4-4 the match enter penalty. Yes, and that penalty that night is long. But at the end of the day, Nigeria triumphed.
I will make you clap.
We make they tag that match as the man miracle.
Yes, now really miracle.
Because now for Saudi it take place and for the city of Daman. So we can take a clue from here. Many things we feel learn from what Kelechi dropped this morning like joke. Now make the other president they always tell us say the best form of defeat na self-defeat. If you believe in yourself, you work hard, you work smart, nothing will go there between you and success than you yourself. When you talk of education that time, can't add skill join them. On our own as they go global. Waiting China take past people today, everywhere today. Now skill.
Yes.
Waiting India take day on top today.
Skills.
Now skills. Now skills. Even you were there, no matter how highly educated you are, it no stop you from adding one or two skill to what you sabi.
Very important.
Most especially this present day Nigeria where we do so. What you make you and code today?
Now skills.
Now
because we sabi code.
Sabi code.
Yes.
And so other things we on never even reveal to people which on sabi.
Exactly.
What you make the ordinary president stand out among his peers. Thank God didn't talk say he no go school. Now he talk more. Say that time before school, where others they go school first. When they first carry and go school, headmaster father die, so they no can register now. The person we won't register when headmaster papa don't die. How you want go take care? Tell headmaster say you want register picking for class. Where you want start from? Down one waka go. He do people in France carry him near university. Now from because I no tell them. Because I no tell them. Because I no tell them.
We no go tell her.
Now he talk am but no be say they tell you now wetin he talk.
Yes, well you go talk as small they do loud though. People go hear you.
Okay, since now only we ba.
Yes, talk as small.
He talk say when in France tell him make he follow them go university. He reach there because he gets skills. He can take advantage of the market where they can they sell kunos. Lembe.
Oh,
You see, that period, people with Sabiam, when they tell you how it take renovate or the can skill when it carries join the business of selling kuno. Even when you know one drink, it go hungry you to drink. Many people did today now the packaging, now they take excel. For you to sabi package well, now skill.
Yes.
Now another skill on its own.
So true.
So I beg you we here within Kelechi Nkocha drop this morning. The lesson why I want to carry or when me I carry, I don't know the one way you will carry. You know, say as a Christian, if you dey church where pastor preach, where you go carry, they different from what me I go carry.
So true.
Where he take touch you or how he take touch you, they different from how he take touch me. Even as a Muslim, when Imam
They
preach, the same preaching when they preach, it depends on how you see him, how you hear him, and how you take him, or what you take out of what he preach.
Yes, sir.
Now be this your sermon this morning. It's short, but it carry weight. It depends on how you hear them, how you see them, how you internalize them, and how you are applying them for your day-to-day life. Barrister Ogoma, they do me.
Good morning, Akaramakala,
good morning,
Kelechi, and good morning, everyone. This topic where Kelechi talked this morning, they're very, very important. Because even some young ladies where they say they no born them with golden spoon, then go one marry, say they no get any skill, they no go school, then go just lose hope. It is very important you have a skill so that men no go use you do caricature. Yes, if you go man house and you are not doing anything, that is one of the causes of all this domestic violence where we dey hear. Because before you drink pure water, you must ask your husband to give you money. Before you buy anything at all, there are things, basic needs of a woman that you can get without asking a man to give you, and it is only when you have something doing and your respect will be there for you. The man will not look down on you like that as if you are a nobody. So we don't need to give up, we don't need to lose hope at all. After all, the successful people where we know for this country today, now people where suffer well. The people where them born into rich family at times, they know they feel hustle. Even their sense know they too, some of them know they too get sense, make them hustle. So make we no give up in life, make we look for something doing. No sit down and say, after all, I'm a graduate, I no want make I go they do this kind of business or the other one. Just like Akaramakala talk, now the way you package your business, now you go determine how it go be. Even if na akara you dey fry, e get one woman for our street for Lagos wey be say na akara e dey fry, and e don build house, many houses for Lagos. Sunday morning like this, when we dey come back from church, we go queue. Then they book am on Saturday. Like one of my elder brothers wey be say im boys reach 20. Now if we wan use akara and bread do breakfast, you know how much akara we go buy.
Yes.
Yeah, and you go book am, make the woman know say you go buy o. You go queue. We go just reach hold up, drop one person, may go queue for that akara. At times 5,000 naira akara. That time 5,000 naira akara, 7,000, and na so every other person there, because the akara dey special, is sweet. Make you not talk say then they see me like akara seller. Now the way you package, get as you go package your akara self, you go people go dey book am. I dey Gwarimpa, carry am come so place. You go give am rider, you go deliver am. So make we know they give up. Say after all, I no go school, my own don end. Some of us come this world, make you come. We escort other people come, just like what ordinary president talk the other day. Say some people they say they escort people. Make you not talk like that. Everybody wey God create for this world get purpose wey Him create am. Not only for you to discover your own and work on it. And whatever, even if na pepper you dey sell, if you sell am well and have customer relationship, you will go a very long way. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's appreciate Barrister Ogo. I see Miriam Made doing I see this matter touch her for Liverpool, man.
Good morning, Akramakala. Good morning, Brekete family. Honestly, this matter touched me no be small.
Your name?
My name is Mariam Mbaka. Thank you. This matter touched me no be small. In fact, every time I've been dey tell my siblings, say no be matter of school. Aside from school, make you get one skill. That skill will make you a unique person. So once you have a skill, it identifies who you are and what you are capable of giving to the society. As a human being, you are supposed to impact in the society. So how do you impact in that society? By bringing out the uniqueness in you. Everybody wey dey this world, God don born am with a special gift, and that gift dey very important. If you use that gift, you go fit make money out of that gift. So no be only matter of school, maybe everybody go fit go school. Maybe everybody go fit afford school fees. Maybe say school no good though, school good. But that gift wey God give you, you go fit use and make money. Most of our successful people wey you see now, maybe all of them go school reach to one extent, but na that God's talent wey dem get, na they use am, wey dey bring money for them. So please, I wan take this thing advice even our parents. You see these children wey una dey see them wey dey like 5-6 years, they get talent oh. So no see any child underrate that child. Bring your child close to you. Try to see the uniqueness of that your child and help that child to grow by supporting that uniqueness. So now wetin me I wan add, abeg parents, make una teach una children skill even right from when they are little, because na there their brain dey like fire. By the time you bring out that unique gift in them, una go fit support them, and you go see say these children go grow, they no go become liability. That is why most times if you come to our places like north, you go see say most of our children dem dey like liability. But if you go like all this east, you go see say child of 5 years, you go see am for apprentice, im dey learn how to repair car, im dey learn how to do 1 or 2 things. Before you know it, this child don grow and im don dey support the family. So na wetin me I dey advise everybody, whether na north o, na south o, na east o, na west o, abeg make una try make you inculcate that spirit of entrepreneurship from children right from when they don dey grow. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Miriam. As you thank us, na so the ordinary Dr. Ahmad Isa just waka enter majestically. The Ezogegere one. Good morning, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Were oche. Una lembe. Lembe. First of all, I no even know say Mariam Baka dey hear pidgin. Make we appreciate her. Number 2, the sermon we una give this morning, me wey dey here, I for no fit give am. Make we appreciate all of them. As I dey listen, you no come be like say I be part of this family. The thing come dey sweet me. You get the way your own person go perform well, go make you proud. It go come be like say, na so person be this o. You never do na. Sometimes you get the way you go impress yourself. Sometimes you go dey ask yourself, na me be this? So na me do this thing. The only time where this kind of thing dey happen to person by himself, na when you dey lucky to get somebody around you wey go fit push you a little above or beyond your original self-limitations. Every human being, apart from the human beings wey don't realize say someone's limitation is not my limitation. How they say this is what beyond human? No. If you just push a little further, you will discover that it is human. We in this part of the world, spirituality, waiting you go do by yourself, they give God work to do. When God don't create you, he don't give you everything where you need, created you specially, gave you dominion over everything, including the ones in the ocean and seas. Then the one where you supposed to take your hand do, you are wishing for God to take care of it for you. That is an insult. I buy you clothes, give you, make you cover your nakedness. You come, they tell me, say, help me wear the trouser now. Hand no they paying you. No be saying a trouser we carry manual. Where you go to say you don't understand the manual, whether here, where be front, where be back. That is you as a human being. Just clothes where you give person to cover in nakedness. Talk more of the creator of heaven and earth. We be in charge of every single aspect of your life. Your seeing, your breathing, your movement, your thinking, your wish. Have you ever imagined? Astaghfirullah. Just imagine, say, No be say you be God o, no be say you be assistant God o, no be say you be assistant God o, no be say you be chief prefect of angels o. Just after the angels down, they come put you in charge. Your own responsibility now to hear people prayers from Nigeria alone. Listen to their prayers, and they have given you the go ahead. Answer some of them. It's just like somebody will carry complaint. What na the president? How they call? If they ring, they know they pick. I say if they ring, normal ring and be the ring number busy. I say okay, no worry. Big man, he retired from presidency. One of their directors there. He come to buy medicine for diabetes here. So I give them normal respect, the way they respect elders, where they respect themselves. If elder no come respect himself, reach one certain level, I go place and where he belong. So with the gist. I don't see say don't they settled. Now I carry our pure water account number 300332211149. I answer once for him presence. He look me. How the thing they sweet time at the answer. You know no say na energy at the commode so. You get where you go answer like 80-90 calls back to back, your mouth go dry. Now water go dey hungry you. By the time you answer 200-250 calls, you dey like this, you go dey weak, they go. They no understand. I no be only talk. After I do the thing they sweet am. And I say they do, I dey respond. The one wey require some kind of intervention, I go call force headquarters, I go call Nigerian Army, I go call fire service, I go, it just the sweet time, call hospital. 9, I give them the phone, I say, sir, just help me answer 3 at the come. You know how long this reception day? Now I give a chance, do like say I did discuss with somebody, answer the first one with energy. Hello? He be there, man, he answer, they see him. He end that call. I do it like this. Another call, they enter. Hello? Yeah. From hello. Yeah. So if I look him, I see the answer, he go they do me hand like this. I just calculate the whole total of calls where he received for the 2 hours where I leave him with the phone. Now 18 calls. Whereas me, I for answer like 80 something, 90 something, 100 and something within 2 hours. Hello, how are you? You say, oh, the man lie down by where? He dey breathe, abi he don't die. It be like say that man, okay, he don't nearly die, but he never die. The last time, okay, you stand there, hold the line. I will use another phone. Hello, Dr. Jumai, you get one man wey lie down. Oga, you say the man wear which color of clothes? And then be no ask of those diseases. Now on air with the intervention, I am asking, and the person is giving me information, the person is getting the information. They don't send ambulance. I don't end the call. Then another call go enter. Hello? Okay, when a neighbor, if they maltreat the girl where they stay with them, within be their relationship, we don't know. We just hear the girl, they call her auntie. Okay, which area be that? Our area no get address. So okay, where? He said Angwan Cement. Angwan Cement near where? Near one woman where they sell kerosene. Now the only woman they sell kerosene there. Okay, within be the woman name? Mama Josephine where they sell kerosene. Now she dey near me Angwa house. No, me Angwa house far from there. You that description, you don't they send people from Naptip. They don't they go. Over 80% of what we do here does not go on air. People no go know. Now the day where we decide say we no do this program, even Nigerian government I go clear. Court cases where we don't reduce for courts. No be here. Cases wey suppose linger for years, where at the end of the day they go even fight each other, nearly kill each other. Sometimes within 2 days, first mediation, second mediation, third case conference, matter don't end. But not be say we dey use and they brag. The truth here be say, this life wey una dey see, if you identify yourself with great people, greatness is close by. if you identify yourself with drunks, what would they call drunkards? Drunkenness in your life is on its way if care is not taken. You get where the thing go, they irritate you to the extent when they say, you know, say person when they drink beer, if you enter beer parlor, smell of beer they irritate them. Now you get the way reason go, they carry you go beer parlor, so you go begin to identify which one be brown bottle, which one be green bottle, and you know go they irritate you again. Anything where you know say you no want do, no they go near that thing. Avoid it from a distance. If not be so, this today, tomorrow go make you go dey accustomed to it. Now make Nigeria dey this way. Some of the bad things we don't manifest today, they threaten our lives. They start time like play. Nobody took the action that was supposed to have been taken. Today the thing don't manifest. To the extent that our children no longer respect their parents. How many they respect my parents? Yo, for as long as you will not respect someone else's parent, you are not respecting your parents. Even your own parents now just pretend they pretend because they are providing for you. The day your parents stops providing for you, you will disrespect them. Because the reason why you will respect an elder outside that is not taking your responsibility is because you are a responsible child. But for as long as you're respecting your parents and you're not respecting elders outside, your parents should stop deceiving themselves. You are not respecting them. You're just pretending. Now because of the responsibility, the day where things work out fine, yes, the day where you are gas. Many women don't disrespect their husband as a result of say he losing job. Some women go do and saute, your own children go follow, they disrespect you. I know about 3 senior civil servants will retire. Unfortunately, this Nigerian problem, for 3 years, 2 years plus, they never pay them their pension and gratuity. So they became a vegetable in their homes. One called me and was crying. Ordinary person, I say, sir, he say, na me be this, I say, wetin happen? Na me be this, I say, wetin happen, sir? He say, my wife and children no dey respect me again. Just 2 years plus. Just because I'm no longer the one providing. This woman and her children don't forget. So till one, they travel back to school. Nobody informed me. I asked after my daughter, they say she has gone now. We cried together. Women, make I advise una way they make una children they respect una husbands. It's just matter of time. Any pikin where you push where he's at her father, it's just matter of time. One day that pikin go slap you. Just wait. It depends on waiting go bring the slap. She no go look back. And you fathers, where they use their children against their wives. I know of one irresponsible Hausa man from Zamfara, where they work for National Assembly. They hear my voice now, and I call you an irresponsible man. If you get anything where you go do am. He beat his wife in the presence of his children. One of the days where he beat the wife, the boy was bullying his younger sister for no reason. Of course, the father na bully. What do you expect? He go born snake. They born anything we no long. So the mother said, "No, you don't do this to your younger sister. Why would you do a thing like that?" This girl, I don't teach her how to fold her clothing. You came and scattered it because you refused to do your own, and your father is supporting you. Now because you have scattered her panties, her underwears, now you are beating her again. Now the mother correct her son. The father came, remove belt and start flogging the mother in the presence of the child. The children are used to it. Hausa man from Zamfara. working at the National Assembly. Parenting is a teamwork. Father and mother. When our mother they tell us, say, if your father come back, I go tell him. When you go begin the bed, your father carry horn. Come to think of it, waiting your father for the way pass to beat you. But because of the way the team they work, first of all, your mother don't put that fear of your father inside of you. First of all, make you imagine say terrible things go happen. At the end of the day, she will not tell your father. You will thank her for not telling your father, and you go correct that thing where you they do. Some homes are divided. The father is the disciplinarian trying to arrange the home. The mother is a loose woman. No mind on her father. He too worry. Now be children. You got to realize now when I be the worst children here. That boy not be thief. Your own not thief in advance. That is if they never the thief where you they turn your face away. And then some, now the father be the irresponsible one. The mother is looking forward to having responsible children that will grow up to become responsible adults. And the father is coming, don't mind your mother. Don't mind your mother. What is this? Stop doing this to my children. Yeah? Transmitter, they talk to receiver. If you transmit and the receiver no dey there to receive, waiting you they transmit. I don't know whether I now understand, because children dey holiday now make they use transmitter and receiver. I don't know whether I now understand though. You sabi fry egg, now because frying pan dey abi pot dey where you go fry. If you pour am for ground, you go fry. Say, my children. You say, what will you do? To gumbody, they hungry you gumbody. You somebody carry belly for 9 months. Even a partner premature 7 months. Premature 7 9 they give mother trouble past the complete picking. Now, she doesn't have a say where the children are. Who are you? Before God talk and for inside Holy Bible say, make we respect our parents. Now our mama is say, make we respect first. Go and check it. Not New Testament, not King James Version, not KJV, not NT. Go to the Old Testament. My brothers, my sisters, with this one where I talk, I'll be in collect talk from Ufedo Mount. Ufedo, over to you.
Thank you, my ordinary president. Good morning, Brekete family. Just say you don't summarize within I won't talk inside this talk where you carry this morning. You know, the little talk where Kelechi talk, you know, take time, but the effect is plenty. I thank God say, when you talk 10, 20, 30, I can't look at the weight and say, make you no come be like say, people when no go school will feel say, oh, our one don't finish. But when you can't end the matter, say, nothing they common for this life. Oh. If you look now, somebody will say, what you did, say I be Baba, they say common Baba. I think I want this.
I know Baba. In fact, my Baba, he don't build house. He dey hear me now. He don't move into a house.
Okay.
The next land where they beside him, he don't dey negotiate them. He won't buy them. He won't build self-contained where tenants go there inside. Baba.
Ordinary president, how many down to the president of this country now human being behind the Baba? And this Baba no be say he go Oxford. Now from this queue say he sabi Bab, somebody recommend them. The person where they come Babi for the where the Babi, not be the same ordinary Babi in learn. when you come to talk about say na the way you take package your thing. Now make I take summarize apart from making no.
No, make I interrupt you small, sir. Sorry, I beg.
Okay.
You see, my barber.
Yes, sir.
One apart from say he sabi blend hair. You know, he gets the way you go set clipper mount if you want blend the edges, and you get the way you go turn clipper. That is opposite of the direction of the bristle of the hair. You know, say this our head. It gets some hair we go like this.
Yes.
It gets some we go like this. It gets some we go like this. It get now where you go know barber ways are being work now from here. Now here they confuse barbers. You get the way you go just if you know blend like this, blend like this, blend. You could just do like this, you go see hole. You don't go the opposite direction of the hair. Now apart from that package you know they talk. Apart from that, my barber after he barb me finish, he's not in a hurry. He go carry hand. Oh, Kelechi bianono. Make una see wetin my barber dey do me. Oroche. Now my barber be this, so he don't barb me finish. You go can't do. If I continue this thing for 5 minutes, una go hear snoring. Not be part of the packaging be that. Others are barbing, but he has added a little extra value to what he does.
Packaging. The packaging when you talk about when make me say I won't collect mic with this. If you package that same common thing where you think say they common, you go dey extra. As that person there now is already living well. But ordinary person where I know, if any of those people where they say they need this kind of service, say please, do you have the service of anybody to recommend? You don't go think twice before you call this person. People don't use this common thing travel to different part of the world.
One of the mistakes where the guy be make, where I first correct, now time consciousness. If you tell him make una meet by 9:30, he go come like 10:15 and the rest. When I open fire, he begin keep to time, and him by himself come confess. Sir, I saying, he say, guy, this if you know if you and person get appointment for 9 and you come at 9, say the thing go dey sweet you. I say, now so it dey be. See, but even as we dey talk packaging, some people go misunderstand this packaging where we dey talk. Some people get talent. You start the packaging, you allow somebody to manage it. Even though to get honest people for this country again a problem. But that does not stop you from trying other people to know until you come across the good ones. No be shameful thing say you employ person, you sack them. No, they care about waiting people go talk, say you sack so person. Now you get the business. If the business run down, now you shame go catch. Now you go, they go take mouth to the point. Now him be get this place. I don't know whether na gambling, whether na. The same people will be in the beg you say make you forgive the person where they. Madam Happiness they here. She been carry staff where they wound them over the years, and I know say na thieves them be. Give her microphone, make her make.
Good
Madam Happiness.
Yes, sir.
The time where you meet me newly, when I discover say he get some staff when they say they don't mean well for your shop.
Yes, sir.
Wetin be the first advice what I give you?
You tell me say make I remove them, make I sack them.
Simple.
Since I sack them, sir, I began to get peace.
E get business wey you go dey do. Person wey dey help you dey do the business go dey make money pass you illegitimately.
So I go do like say you dey even please them.
Yes.
And they no go dey please.
Yes.
They go spoil other people wey come.
Yes.
Tell them say na so we dey do.
Yes.
You don start dey do good.
Yeah, you just
so
come.
See, you just
enjoy
come,
it.
you never
Enjoy
see
it while
anything.
it lasts.
Na true.
because you get bad character, new person come meet you, no
Yes, sir.
mean say, you get some people wey na new employment dem be for this place. I make sure say they no dey answerable to anybody here.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because the other people wey dey with me, they don comot for track. I just dey endure them before I go sack them, or before dem go run by themselves, because anybody wey dey around me, they know when I dey plan evil. Yes, you go see am. If you get sense, you run by yourself. If you no run, I go pursue you. You know say because I no fine, so if I frown face, my ugliness they pronounce well. So from afar, you go know say this man. Continue.
Now this is where they talk. You better make you sack that person
than make the person sack your business.
You go think say you dey make peace with that person. No, you no go please the
just
person.
Make up your mind.
You no go even get rest of mind. As a child of God sef, when you see the person, you go dey vex within you,
which is not good for your spirit.
Yes, sir, it's not good.
You better make you let am go.
If you want dash the person something,
dash am, make it dey go. Let's appreciate Madam Happiness. Hey, my brothers, my sisters, if we not look time and assist time done, they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to develop not they go. Today we go try set that equalizer where they make shoe for our I go try make I check am, but I no go do it on live radio. We get that mama we do contribution of money adashi, we contribute 30-something thousand naira. Well, no, they allow the mama and her granddaughter enter studio now. Bella say bad belly don't they enter this matter. Make una know the whole people for mind. Once you have dealt with you've been able to deal with a situation, you move on. Don't begrudge. You know they allow person progress. Me, if you hear me shout, I don't deal with the matter. If you hear me go back again, now you repeat it. But as for me, I don't move on. I don't get time to waste negative energy around you. No. One person do mistake, you correct the person. If the person no hear again, you correct the person. If you no hear, there is nothing like third chance. Pursue the person, or you delete the person out of your life. That does not mean that you are wishing the person evil. You get people who are not supposed to get space for your life. They not supposed to occupy a single space for your life. Yes, when I don't come across each other, yes, in life you are going to use them to learn a lesson, to move on, to avoid people like such a person, either he or she. You get people when they say then they around you now, only when they provoke you, now and then they happy. Or when they ridicule you, now and then they happy. Someday with you, they go on make they outshine you every time. Like ladies. Anyway, make I not talk too much. Me, you know, not say me a quiet person I be. I know they like to talk too much. Even to talk, they had me. I'm telling you. Me, I be like Mariam Baka. Una hembelembe. My brothers, my sisters, any update in the studio? Yes, Madam Police.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
I hear say they don't pay police salary now, but when they no pay, I see your face frown. Now, wait, she no come. Something is disturbing that lady. See, we need to help that lady after helping the mama. Ma tell you now, she is this her laid back attitude is to the extreme. We need to engage this lady. There is something that is disturbing this lady. She needs help. She needs help. Make una come sit down for front here. This chair here for front. Mama, kazo gaba. Mama kazana, Azana.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes, good morning, my dear.
Yes, sir. Sir, you give me a message on Saturday.
Which
to
message?
take
That?
it to Kuji.
Okay.
That rice you are sharing.
That one family where they tell us say then they suffer for Kuja.
Yes, sir.
You trace their place?
I traced their place. I even know the woman. As she see me, she can't shout. I even did surprise saying that the woman entered this kind of condition.
But true, things bad for them.
Things bad, sir. As I meet and she was as in she can't even jump enter the car. She don't know what to do because it's unexpected.
How many children she get?
It's like 4 children, sir.
Okay, continue.
So as we enter, the woman that bring her, she now knocked to the door. So it's unexpected. She did not even expect anything, and the woman didn't call her and tell her that we are bringing something.
Where the woman?
She was very happy.
For us, Madam, may Almighty God locate you unexpectedly. Yes.
She would just jack me and shout. She would hug the woman and shout. She was very happy, sir.
Okay, because of this.
Yes, sir.
Because what we do for her
yes,
now
sir.
to cushion the effect of Christmas.
Yes, sir.
So that people will know, say, this God, our God,
yes, sir.
they exist.
Yes, sir.
And God can remember you.
Yes, sir.
We are not related to them.
Yes, sir.
They did not complain to us.
Yes, sir.
We just open telephone line.
Yes, sir.
Talk, say, anybody where they listen to this program or watch this program,
yes, sir.
we know somebody. We eat to say you too, you get money, you
yes,
for
sir.
assist the person. You know, say the person condition bad, make you call, recommend. Not be waiting we do the be that.
Yes, sir.
After the program that day,
yes, sir.
I give Akramakala the phone. I say make you continue to the receive.
Yes, sir.
And he continue to the receive where people they make recommendations and we come carry. Wait, Akramakala, collect microphone. No? We don't pay the taxi drivers where do the work so.
My ordinary president, as they move, neither they collect their money.
But I don't give you the money to pay them.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. At least
even before we start, now you
calculate the money. At least the previous day where they
no, those people say that they will waste their time. Oh, okay. Where eventually you know.
So I don't pay. I know they go.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Akramakallah. Yes. So these people, anytime where you won't do anything for anybody, just do it for God. Try surprise somebody in a positive way. Anytime you need something from God, that time where you dey on your knees, you can make reference to that thing where you do because of God, because you are before God. Not be because God don't forget. No, now because you know say now you before your creator now you dey and you make reference say God, this is what I look for. It go surprise me. It go sweet me if it happen. God, if you no consider me for anything, consider that thing where I do for that woman where they work out with those children, where I surprise them with transport money. God, use it to surprise me too. You are not insulting God, you are not challenging God. I don't know whether I understand.
Yes, sir.
So this woman where you talk,
yes, sir.
we go give her additional support.
Okay, sir.
This time around, not be to they give her food.
Yes, sir.
Now to find out what she go fit do with her life.
Okay, sir.
If she never learn her, she go learn her.
Okay, sir.
Throughout the period of learning,
yes, sir.
we go they give her allowance.
Okay, sir.
To enable her concentrate, pay attention.
Yes, sir.
When she finish learning, we go give her capital to start. Then you now
yes,
you go
sir.
be her supervisor.
Okay,
you
sir.
go they monitor the progress.
Okay,
if she
sir.
get any challenge, you let us know. We have experts. This is the largest family in the whole world. Once we present a challenge here, you go see say thousands of solutions go come from different perspectives.
Yes, sir.
Good idea, yes?
Thank you, sir.
But notwithstanding,
okay,
today again you go carry 25 kg of rice, go give the
okay,
same
thank
woman.
you, sir.
So you find out.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Una remember, my dear, remove that thing now. I be because I dey sympathize with you. If you get the way you go overdo this thing, I go pursue you out of the studio. Madam, talk to me. What is your name?
Lema.
Lema. Hello? What be your name?
Juliet Bayero.
Okay, Juliet Bayero. Now she follow mama come the other day, and apart from, even right from the day one, I noticed say something they disturb her. My dear Juliet, ki mun magana mana. Zaki iya tuna ranan da kuka fara zuwa, na tambaye ki ko wani abu na damun ki ko ban tambaye ki ba?
Ka tambaye.
That tells you, from day one, I noticed it. This is a condition where I don't pass through for my life. So if I see person where they pass through that same condition, it know they had me to connect with the person. It get where your condition go bad reach, you no get anybody to share your experience, your pains with. You just resign to fate and begin to withdraw, which is a very bad condition. At that stage, you can contemplate many things, because it will be like say the whole world dey against you. Now, for anybody where they pass through this process, one of my healing procedures at that time was to start writing your own stories by yourself. As you dey write the story, you are getting relief. Yes. When it bad reach bad, your story can be sold to a movie producer and you make money out of your seemingly bad situation. Something where you pass through, this is real life. You compile them, they write them down. Either you publish a book, even though people know they too read the book now. Now only when big man publish book, when they go they launch it, you go see them, they make promises. Some of them know they even read the book. But you can do a movie. If you don't have, thank you my dear, let's appreciate my daughter. If you don't have the finances, you can sell the story to somebody with one condition, on one condition. Sir, movie director, movie producer, sir, I'm selling this story to you on one condition, because I cannot produce this movie. I don't have the money to hire you. But if you won't produce this movie, I must play a role. Most especially that role, that your original role in the story, if they give you, nobody can audition better than you, because now you pass through. Now you know how landlord come, which color of clothes he wear, wetin be the size of the landlord. Now smallish person have been a tall lanky person, now yellow have been now you go to tell the director during what we call character traits. These days you go see actors just enter 1 week, they don't do. You have to do character traits. They go tell you say the person papa, then they together motor jam am when he dey small. They go tell you the story. You have to internalize the story so that when you are reacting, this is the way you're going to react. When you see Uncle Jacob, when they say he'd come hospital that time, you know, gree pay money where they for take rescue your father. But these days, on set now they go, cut! No, now, as the woman they come, tell her, say, wait! You go say, wait! Somebody is laughing because she knows in once in a while then they do them on set. Somebody, that day where this woman come, this mama come with other people, where they complain about the contribution where they do, where mama money come be 30-something thousand naira. Money where we can't gather plenty money give mama that day. We hear say this woman no great talk am. Now people for their area talk say as soon as they reach, mama's grandchildren begin they attack this lady. Where the money? Where the money? When did they contribute money? Will they calculate the money? She has not had peace since that day. Now make I say, if she won't come, make she come with the grandchildren. You know, Jiko King Mama. Amaji Yazoko?
Yes, sir.
One of them come yesterday. Unfortunately, we know if it do the matter yesterday. Today they no come. Now the balance of the money where them bring, now I won't give Mama this money. If this lady go, carry Mama go, I have personal interest in her. And I want the family to support her. I want us to upgrade her life to the extent that those grandchildren cannot talk to her anyhow. If you no get money sometimes for some family, even respect, no they near you. She looks quiet. She looks troubled. She looks reserved. She looks peace-loving. But she's troubled inside. Now this kind of people, when man would even kill, they no go talk. Now neighbors where they observant, now they go observe, say, hi, this woman is passing through torture. I pray that God Almighty in heaven, the God that converted my story to this level, will use us to convert her story.
Amen.
And this woman's life will be better than my life by the grace of God. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Please sit down. Please sit down. Please. Please. Please sit down. Do you know why she's crying? Somebody is telling her what she is passing through. You know, you get the way things go worry you. You know if you tell anybody, then all of a sudden God is using somebody to describe a little out of what you have been passing through. You won't be able to control your emotions. But God fits beside, say, now because of her, now Mama come here. Mama is no longer a priority here because she has these grandchildren that are only concerned about what was given to grandma. But this lady here, by this time, if God spares our lives, by this time next year, she will come back and you will see the difference by the grace of God. My dear, welcome to the largest family in the whole world. Here, we know they show difference whether you be Muslim, whether you be Christian, whether you be Northerner, Southeasterner, Westerner, anywhere where you come from. Even foreigners. We know they even call them foreigners. Now people from another country. Because the word foreigner doesn't sound friendly. It sounds vindictive. It sounds insulting. Nobody is a foreigner. You are just from another country. That's all. My brothers, my sisters, if I looked at an assistant time done, they give a signal. Casey, go to my gura. Go back seat on the ground, not on the seat, on the ground. You get, I've been they carry this mama money since I no one touch them. Bring and come, make we give mama her money, and then we go find out from this lady which kind business she they do and which kind business she for wish to do. But we not go do them today because anything where you take support this lady now, those those lazy tigers, they go wait for her to collect the money. They go say na mama money. Kabam the mama. Una know they shame. Una know if it take care of una grandmother. Na the one way. And don't be say mama come beg for money. Now me connect with mama. Between that day when mama come and today, una no see changes. Una no see changes. Then be they take care of their grandmother, now she go come like that. Now she go they contribute 100 naira from January to December. Just to get food where she and her grandchildren go chop. At this age. And now you get mouth to make, contribute, Mr. Calculator. Say then they calculate as the people they contribute. Me way some other contributions have na through phone. Now me come they open and they read them as the thing they come. So what do they calculate? Even 2 days after the announcement, people still contribute money. You see the money for ground. Bring and come. So we go give mama her money. And then this my sister go come back. Thank you. Let's appreciate Casey. Lazy people. Go look for your own money. Kabamo kudin kaka. Lazy. Okay, now make we start. He get somebody we send 40,000 naira. He send the 40,000 naira. He say make we give that road safety man we get accident where the 2 legs come out. Where road safety abandoned. He say make we give the road safety man 30,000. Make we give mama 10,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Casey, okay. Mariam, you sabi count money so? Because if you want touch a woman, no be to dash her the money, tell her make she count them for your presence. Bring 10,000 naira for mama. Now, if you commode that 10,000 naira, Mrs. Felicia Asani, mama market women and men, she bring 20,000 naira cash because the previous day she make promise over the phone say she go bring 20,000 naira. She bring them. I keep them here. Count 20,000 naira add for mama. Now, you get some people will contribute 1,000, 200 naira, 100 naira, 400 naira, plenty. We go sum them up. Where the alert message day. Yeah, even though we no announce any support for this lady, Mohammed I Zakari, he sent 500 naira. He said for that lady. Give her now. Carry 500 naira. Give her. And then Paul John Abba. He sent another 500 naira. He said for that lady. Jeremiah Usoro. He said make them give that lady 1,000 naira. Ian Collins. Ian Collins. He said make them give that lady 5,000 naira. This one, the money, they just write Ismail Nasir, POS. Maybe not through POS is do the transfer. 300 naira. Now give her 500 from my side. Ganiu Dauda, he said make we give her 1,000 naira. I just scroll through now. I discover say Madam Happiness, because she hear me, they say I no get money. Madam Happiness transferred 800,000 naira into Brekete family account. Please stand up for recognition. Please. Madam Happiness, please, I'm sorry. Now, because they go through messages, seriously, me, I no even know, say she don't pay 800,000 naira into the account to support Human Rights Radio. Please, let's appreciate Madam Happiness. Make you no vex, so that people go understand. Say that juju, the shrine there somewhere, because they no get the spirit of giving. You where they give, they believe say na juju money. If na juju money, use your father do and make you they help people. I challenge you. If lizard, if to say to sweat they easy, make lizard sweat, make we see. Some of una they stingy to the extent that even if they dash una money, to dash out of the money where they dash una no go fit do am. Animals. Me, I borrow money to assist people because I cannot just afford to see somebody suffering when I know I have the influence to borrow money and I know there is hope for me to get the money to pay back. I would rather serve as an intervention at that time to help somebody without any ulterior motive. Some of una no go fit. Some of una, even to help una own mother, you cannot. Some cannot help your fathers. Some, your relations are suffering. You cannot, because you are wicked. You don't even know that you are wicked. To you, you think you're doing the right thing to save money. Givers never lack. I did not beg Madam Happiness for anything. She, on her own, she deemed it fit to support with 800,000 naira. If I no talk her, how una for no? She's not happy with me. But it is better I say it out. Are we together? Yes, sir. Are we together? Yes, sir. So I beg. Other people still they contribute. Osunho Evenosa Abena Evenosa 1,000 naira for that lady. Seiki Kenneth 1,000 naira for the lady. Ezra, that lady, 500 naira for that lady. So at the end of the program we go sum up, but people they do their total now. Emmanuel Ajonye Agbo 300 naira, make it 500 naira for her. John Paul Uto 200 naira. Mohammed Semiu Olainton 500 naira, give it to her. Onwujekwe Chinyere, please pronounce it correctly for me. Onwujekwe Chinyere contributed another Allah don't push her 1,000 naira, give it to her, please. Anyway, we'll come back to that. We'll not be say we announce for assistance for her. Now as the team push people, when it is time for us to do, we will announce. But I'm not sure say this a matter say go reach make they announce anything. Everything we go change this woman life no go pass 1 million naira.
Yes, sir.
In this situation.
Yes, sir. Good morning, my ordinary president.
Yes. So
I'll
no
give her
need
5,000
for people to
naira.
contribute.
I'll give her 5,000 naira.
Okay, good. Let's appreciate Barrister Ogo. Anyways, so you don't calculate how much they there now? Where you don't 30,000 naira. Now, let's say all these 500, 1,000 and the rest, let's say 50,000 naira. I'm not sure say it reach 50,000 naira, but let's say 50,000 naira because time no day we will go be ending it, they calculate. Now, somebody from our Brekete family member, Ambassador Chukudi, the Brekete family ambassador, he sent 20,000 naira. Remove 20,000 naira. Karakala na you count money fast, come. When I they deal with taxi drivers. Quickly, remove 20,000 naira for me. Adam dear. Now, the other money where people contribute that day, who hand them over to mama? Who will be the person who hand them over to you? Collect the microphone, talk to me.
It was Daisy, sir.
Make her call Daisy, find out.
Okay, sir.
So, no, okay, somebody should put on the joint for me. Because I don't know where would they hear that shoe from. Are we good? Where that sound they come up from? That shoe. Yeah? From the speaker outside. Okay. Daisy is not picking her call. But when I did hear when she hand over the money, make we find out from the mama's granddaughter whether they give them money.
Okay, sir.
Daisy.
Sir?
Sorry for bothering you. You did live on air now as me and you follow the talk, so.
Okay, good morning, sir.
Yeah, Daisy, you remember that mama will come where one of our granddaughters follow her come? The people will contribute 100 naira where the money come hook.
Yes, sir.
We come they hear say after the contribution or money, say some of the other grandchildren come they attack the other lady, that quiet lady will come.
Yes, sir.
When I hear the story too, huh?
Yes, sir.
The money we got that day now, who hand them over to mama? Talk to the microphone properly. You are.
Yes, sir. Susan.
You did there when Susan give the money?
We just have to give her for air. Just give her to mama.
Okay, as they bring the money, now they hand them over to mama.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you did some, Susan did some.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Madam.
Yes, sir.
That day when they contribute the money, as the money they come, then they give una.
Yes, sir.
They gather the money give una.
Yes, sir.
And you carry give mama.
Yes, sir.
Good. So now, come, Mariam, hand this money over to them. Mama, ga kudinka. Mama ga kudinka. Give her the mic, please. Let's hear what she has to say. Mama?
My brother, oh.
Yes, ma.
My brother.
Yes, ma.
Ya me bibi salamu. Ina na. My brother. My brother.
Okay, yeah, my dear. Carry mama they go. Thank you. Carry mama they go. Carry mama they go. Thank you. Please come back on Thursday. Today na waiting. Tuesday, come back on Thursday. Carry mama they go. Let's appreciate mama. Let's appreciate mama. Carry mama they go. She won't talk something. Okay, mama, no now. No gonna lift mama up now. No, they allow. When elderly woman prostrate for you, you know when they say they reduce your lifespan. Please, yes, Amima.
Àbáyé ti láàfíà o, àbáyé ti láàfíà.
Amen.
Wọ́n ti dòpọ̀ mi bẹ̀rẹ̀ àyíbọ́gbọ́. Sọ́lọ́mù ìlànà náà.
Amen. Thank you, ma. Yes, ma. Let's appreciate mama. Collect microphone. Madam, guide mama now. Guide mama now. You carry mama, come. Please, thank you. Now, wait. See, my sister. Money with them. As a lady, just make I give you this one. Make sure. One I dey here. You know, concern mama money now. Me one dash and this one now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Give her this 20,000 naira. May she put for pocket as a lady. Yes, ma'am. Tell them say you no concern them. This one now the ordinary president give you. Yes, give we the microphone.
Okay. Somebody from studio won't add money join mama money.
Mama money. Oh, yeah, yes. Collect, give mama direct.
Okay.
Collect, give mama direct.
Okay, mama.
And then see, I beg, make one of our officers because of this crayfish money now. They go attack them for road, and they go trust in this lady. Let one of our officers escort mama to the house. Please get a vehicle. I'm going to pay for. Maybe they not touch the money for transport. Now me go pay. Use one of our Brekete family taxi drivers vehicle. Soldier, take mama home. Yeah. My brothers, my sisters, if I look down and I see time done, they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to deliver, not they go. I hear say that pastor don't enter studio with him family. Arrange chair for them, bring them forward. How many are they? Anybody will not get business talking about this matter will not be allowed to come here. So that then they will select who and who. Where are the complainants? How many complainants do we have? Okay. Now, no, don't worry. Yes, it's okay like that. Now the complainants sit down first. Let's welcome the respondents. Pastor and his family, you are welcome. Let's appreciate them. Pastor Christian, please. Thank you. Come out the chair for them. Make. Thank you. Are you chief? Chief, sir? Oh, is he the pastor? No. Okay. Chief, are you from this side or from this side? Okay. I'm gonna adjust the seat for them towards that side. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Now, can you shift this back a little in order to accommodate more? No. In order to accommodate more people, bring additional chair. Augusta, please now. Thank you. It don't do like that. How many are they? You don't do like that. Oh yeah, the complainants. Now family meeting. Okay, these are the crew, right? The crew. Okay, remain where you are. No, that is not a proper sitting arrangement. Please learn to. No, sit down, ma. Get me more chairs for them, or let them sit here. Please sit here. Remove those documents. Somebody can sit behind. Ogasa, climb up. Sit up there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you are from this side or from this side? Okay. Okay. Okay, before we go start this matter proper, make we take one small break. We dey come. We no go take. If the people in there are not ready, they should let us know.
Computers HP don't give us the promo again, say make we dey do with the help of our ordinary president. All this laptop they good and the price good well. Some na SSD, some na HDD, some the ton, and we can't join fairly use laptop join them so that the promo go they go well. All this fairly use laptop they very clean and the prices they cheap. And you when one buy sell, you where your children want carry go school, you when one supply, you go come buy from us. You where they wait till January, no, make it come now because anywhere the product finish, the promo don't finish be that. And we can't get tablets where children they use, adults they use. We can't join them with a free mobile Wi-Fi. We can't do basket where we they do na promo. Anything where you pick na gift where we go dash you like that. And we can't get all in one system. This all in one, all of them day together. We can't get printers, we can't get desktop, we can't get all these things accessory where no go fit measure. We can't get television. The number where you go call na 081-8037-9365, and the address where you go call na ground floor William Plaza, number 2 Sefa Street, opposite Zenith Bank PLC, close to Sheraton Junction, Wuse Zone 4, Abuja. Date na December 14, 2021, go dey reach January 14, 2022.
Thank you. Una hembe lembe. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look down and I see time done, they give us signal to do it is signal, make we continue to the van, not they go. We get the complainants and the respondents, all of them there for studio. First of all, make we appreciate the respondent for coming. And the complainants, let's appreciate them too. We go use about 10 minutes. Make the complainant re-summarize wetin she complain. But if the pastor talk say he don't hear everything wey dey for ground, there is no need for re-summarization. Pastor, please give him the microphone. Kelechi, be on standby. Pastor, good morning, sir. You are not talking to the mic, sir. You listened to the program yesterday, Abi, you not listen?
Of course, I followed the program. I listened to it very well. I heard everything. I heard everything that was said. body comments from Nigeria here and from diaspora. I had everything.
Okay. Madam, Casey, please, you know you're supposed to be. Where is this, Augusta, please be on standby. Casey is a married man in ways no free career. Just go and start. Madam.
Sir.
I want you to re-summarize your matter so
okay,
that
sir.
it will be very clear to everybody.
Okay, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, my ordinary Ahmed. Good morning, Nigeria. I did 17 years the time when I married my husband. Okay. I did 17 years the time when I married my husband.
See, allow her to hold her mic herself.
I want to ask my husband something for a present.
Now the story you
okay,
will tell
sir.
us.
Since I married my husband, my mother and my father, as they do traditional marriage, finish. My mother and my father call me, I kneel down, then pray for me, then tell me say if I reach for my husband place, I never one day curse my husband, and I never do that. I never curse my husband since he married me. I never tell my husband any stupid word since when he married me. Okay, we come to Taraba State. He carry me come Taraba State. Every time beating, every time beating. The beating not be small beating o. How I get belle. My mother come on muga as I born pikin. My husband if he start dey beat me, if my mother put mouth or our neighbors put mouth, na wahala. That day he go keep my mother marries. Even to keep food for us, even to do anything he no go do for us. He go leave me and my mother waka. Na so I go one place where they call how they call the market for Jaringo. I go just manage carry small money wey dey for my aunty give me why they hide am. I go carry small money go buy alibo. I go turn am with my mother eat. My husband go come back, he no go even ask us anything, he go just keeping my mother marries because my mother tell am say make he no dey beat me, or if my mother come to separate us, if he carry me inside he go kneel me down say make I rise up, he go knock door. Na so my mother go dey knock until the thing come too much. My neighbors put mouth okay dem, I no know where dem dey now for Taraba State. He don tell sha. If okay dem put mouth, my husband go tell me say I never wan dey greet all my neighbor again. I no dey greet any of my neighbor for the place where we live for Taraba because of dem dey rescue me for beating. If dem put mouth, na be say make I no dey greet my neighbors. I stop to greet my neighbors because of fear. I dey fear my husband. Okay, my mother come see the kind thing wey dey do me. My mother prepare her going, say she want to go. She don tire to stay. Dey look this kind thing. Na im dey call my sister. This my elder sister, she help me a lot. Now my sister come gather everything wey my mother go use travel to Mugo. She call me and my husband tell us say make we never wan dey tell anybody for our village say na she do the Omugo things.
In order to cover shame.
In order to cover our shame. Yes sir. Nobody know for our village. My mother dey like king dey travel, but na my elder sister, see her here, na she do everything. Okay, my mother reach village. Even for village, thank you, everybody happy. My auntie say no, no tell them say. He call my husband say never tell anybody say na she do this thing. Nobody hear am reach today. Okay, as my mother go, the next day, my husband come ask me something say me I hold my people my elder sister address say wan go locate my sister for Abuja because things don dey bad for us. I say
and you say that time na mechanic.
Yes sir, and my husband be mechanic that time. I come from my bag, that bag wey I say I dey always put small money in case if you no keep anything for us. I go there go carry this thing, I launch the bag go carry the address wey I light for paper give my husband. I say see am, he did am finish. That time phone never dey. He come travel go Taraba and Abuja. He reach Abuja. He come back. He come dey happy. Since I marry my husband, he never hug me even one day. But that day, he come back with happiness. He come hug me.
The thing sweet you?
Yes, it sweet me. I come say me, I come hug am well well. I come say, oh, thank you. I say, Papa Chibuike, wetin happen? How far? You see my sister? He say, all being a good person, he get better in-laws. He say, my sister, don't go pay for shop, don't go pay for house. I don't know how that day dey for me. I say, Mama.
Let's appreciate the sister.
He say, my sister, don't go pay for shop, don't go pay for house. Yes, sir. I come happy. He say, ma, they prepare, ma, they gather all our kaya so that we go travel to Abuja. I say, okay, me, I want go ABJ. Why they hear for my EA? We reach. We
talk to the mic, madam.
Please. We travel to the Abuja.
Allow her.
We travel to the Abuja. We reach. We call my sister. They say, see where we stand though for junction. Now my other sister come pick us.
With motor?
No, be. He just come see us first before he arrange the motor. We go carry us. We reach the place, Apo. My sister carry us. Come show us house. Come show us the next day shop. I come dey surprise. I say, when we come new, auntie, you don't pay for shop, pay for house. She say yes. We enter there. We no dey like people wey come new.
Na because you no wan make una suffer.
Yes, sir.
So continue.
We no dey like people wey come new. We go start restaurant business. He carry money give my husband, say make we use am buy like bag of garri, rice, akpu, that akpu na people go bring am for us, that one. He give money, now we make arrangement with people wey dey there wey know how the akpu dey be and others. Dem bring all these things for us for our shop.
Una start the restaurant.
Our restaurant, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. As we start the restaurant, sir, every time those women wey dey dey like this, wey dey for Taraba state, they don hold hair, they dey hug something for shoulder.
Taraba abi Abuja?
Abuja na for Apo. Yes, sir. I dey follow them go dey carry firewood so that our money no go finish. I dey go there every morning for uncompletable house. We dey go pick firewood. Sometimes we go where we dey carry something, tie the this thing. E get one talk where our ordinary president talk one day, say if he go carry hug something, if he come back, if he stand up, you do your neck like this. Now I just imagine, I see.
You just remember.
I see now the thing why they did before.
You have 3 minutes left.
Okay, this one come finish. My husband, as I carry my chioma belle, labor start. I come dey tap am wey like that. I say, Papa Chibuike, my body dey change. I no know wetin dey worry me. Be like say na labor. He no talk. He go enter inside, keep quiet. I be like say na belle dey worry me. He no go talk. I keep quiet. I leave him for that one. Although he no dey come back for house in time, he dey come back later hour. Our people my neighbors don already know say my husband no dey come back in time, and the anytime wey he wan come back, he must carry woman come back. He go tell me say ma I come down for bed. True. He do this thing, I dey come down for the bed because of fear. 6 times I count this thing. The 7th one, my ordinary I no gree. I say I will not do that. I hold my Chibuike, this is my late Chibuike. I hold my children. I say no, me I no come down. Later I hear him voice. He must say, Madam, come down. I say I no go come down for this one. I no go come down. Now my husband begin hit me with his shoe. Begin hit me. This my head. I no know say I go dey hear well. Now so he go dey hit me, they collect me. Before my neighbors go run around, they come. He don waka. Now so because our door dey two door. He don go. Okay. He get the day where as he carry the woman come, immediately he just look like this. He come say, whether we dem go follow like this, before my neighbor go do anything for door, my husband don waka. Dem begin the final. They say, me I get people I get anybody kwa.
No,
And all these things when they do me, I know they tell my parents. I know they tell my people because I want marry my husband.
Promote that thing for your man.
All these things when they tell me, I know they tell my people. I know not my parents never one day hear what thing they go on between me and my husband. I never tried that. Okay. As the level they worry me, I thought my husband say, no go hospital. No go hospital. You know gree. No go hospital. Until he come stand up say wetin dey worry me. I tell am say I don't know but they die o. Na him stand up carry me go hospital. My husband reach hospital. Immediately he drop me leave me go. I thank God. God so kind. I born my pikin safe and sound. Immediately we come out as dem clean me finish. Now nurses begin ask say where my husband? I tell them say my husband dey there. They say no they no see him. I say he dey there. They say they no see him. I say he dey here or maybe they wait for outside. Then go outside nobody see am. Then they say hungry dey wire me. I wan eat. Now dem do tea for me. Then begin say whether me I carry my people address or anything. I say yes. Then locate my elder sister again. My elder sister buy plenty things. Come give me nothing wey no dey for wetin my elder sister buy.
You have 1 minute to go.
As I come finish eating, my sister come pay the money for the hospital. That one finish. Nobody see my husband. As I come back from house 3 days after I deliver this trauma wey dey here sir, my husband beat hell out of me for house. You know why? He just enter. He come dey do like this. Who keep this one? Who keep this one? He carry like dey do who keep this one? I dey fear am. I say I want to tell am. Wait, I hold this trauma dey give am bless. Wetin I hear from my body na be why. He beat me yesterday. I come dey weak. I now leave the pikin wey dey so bless. He enter the akidi. Yes sir. The akidi wey I cook, this native akidi, I pour am hot oil and onion so I don fry am. Make I turn am the thing start. I leave this trauma enter the outside the akidi wey dey hot. I now dey cry my own for ground dey roll. I dey hear my pikin name inside. I no fit. I croak go carry my pikin wey e dey. Hold my pikin. Now my neighbors run say where him? This man wan kill this woman o. This one wan kill this woman o. That one stop. My husband run follow window waka. Nobody see am. Now police people, my neighbors say whether me I get people kwa. Maybe dem call my elder sisters. Now dem call my elder sisters. Dem come appo. Dem tell dem say if you no go call police, they will call police for this your in-law. Now dem rush go call police. Dem first drop note for our restaurant for my husband. Say if they no see him, now my small time dem dey 3 come for police station for appo. Immediately dem come, I don swallow up. See breathing for everywhere ground food. Now one woman say, madam, who among these 3 people wey be your husband?
Okay, your husband
police
come
woman
with 2 other people.
Yes sir. Yes sir. Now the police woman ask me, madam, who be the one person among these 3 people here? And I point my husband. Now the woman slap my husband for in jaw. Another man carry that battery, that baton.
That stick,
yes sir.
Police stick.
Like my husband here, true sir. Then carry am dey enter cell. Now this my elder sister sir. I begin cry. I say no, I no carry my husband enter cell. My sister begin beg. In behalf of my husband. Now dem comot my husband come put am for counter. That one go. Now dem call my sister say.
Your 10 minutes done finish.
Okay.
Thank you. Please hand over the microphone to Pastor. Yes, Akaramakala, borrow the mic, make you run this disclaimer.
Thank you. Sorry, Pastor. I get somebody for our Facebook page where as they talk about account that time.
I don't announce our account.
Well, you just say they display the account. Now you to quickly go drop in your account for the Facebook platform. The person name na Alex Boris and the account, the bank na Keystone. Brekete family no get anything to do with Alex Boris. If you put money there or you wanna do anything, you are on your own.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Akaramakala for the disclaimer. Okay, Pastor, over to you.
Well, first of all, I want to apologize to my friends over there watching me right now. that want me not to be here. I want to apologize to them because if I am not here, the whole world will think that this information forwarded here is truth. The basket of lies that enter to Brekete family, that it is true. So I beg those of my friends, please forgive me because the world need to know the truth. Number two, I want to apologize to my kinsmen in the village that want me not to sit with this family again in Abuja in respect of this matter. That the 3 times sitting we have sit with these people does not yield any result. Please, my kinsmen, maybe you are seeing me here. If I am not here, the whole world will think that the information for the year is truth. So I beg all of you to forgive me. I need to clear myself. I know that some people have taken their part. Based on the comment of yesterday, people have taken their part. But nevertheless, I need to air my view. There are people over there that have little wisdom that may walk without wisdom when they hear little about me. I pray that God will give us understanding. In Jesus' name. Number one, Mr. Ordinary President, there's one question I want to ask. And please, enough for negligency, enough for insult. Brekete family is a family that I followed. I've been watching them. I feel they are doing a good work. On my own, I think this kind of gift I have, but I can help people tomorrow. So I deserve to be here one day to see people not in this form. So I don't want to disrespect anybody, but there's one question that is confusing me, mainly yesterday. That was, if there's a program here, is it already programmed, set for some people to receive the call, to comment on the program? Because what I saw yesterday was a drama. Yes, when the program was going on, a lot of people was calling me, so I joined the program. By the time the program was going on, I was on a computer trying to type a note that I can bring to this place, because I discovered that Kingsley or Casey is already about to mislead you via the discussion I'm having with him. So I feel that there's no way I can reach you. I begin to type that note on my computer before they called me and told me what is happening in Brekete family. I heard all her lies. I heard all what she said.
I got you.
And I heard what people are commenting. Please, I hope you should not rush me.
Listen,
so give them time to speak yesterday.
Pastor,
okay.
Please.
Okay.
The word lies should be substituted with not true. Please.
Okay, with not true.
Please.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you. Thank you for the correction. The word she was saying here was not true. And I had some comment of some people. When opportunity was given for people to air their view on what they say, I called the President General of my community to give him the number of this place. He called, nobody picked. I called the chairman of my kinsmen. He called, nobody picked. I called my immediate family members. They called, nobody picked. But there's one little girl that says she came from Malaba that was commenting. So they cannot pick the cause of these calibers of men from my kinsmen, but they pick a call from Malaba. I guess it's a...
To you, they are your kinsmen.
Yes.
To me, they are just callers.
But that little girl now, I just call her and people received it. They received her call. So I feel that's
what about the one that someone called close to the end of the program to allege that you are sleeping with your daughter, and I caught the call.
I had it. So listen to me. I had it. You can
give us your... Excuse me, sir. If your kinsmen are not here, you can equally give us their number. We call them for them to say what they had wanted to say that yesterday.
That's very good. That's why I'm saying this. Because when that little girl called and make a comment, my daughter was calling and my family members were calling, nobody picked until I called. And the moment I called, they say, yes, you have called. Meaning that they may be, when there's a program, the people that will comment on that is already marked up.
Let me clear your...
I want to know.
Let me clear your
Please
head.
tell me.
This number is for Nigerians in Nigeria.
Okay.
This number is for Nigerians in diaspora.
Okay.
The number you called was Casey's case number. You did not call the general number. It was the number that was reached to contact you during the days of mediation that you called back. You did not call the studio line. Let it be clear to you. The number that was used to contact you was a case number. That is the number we used to call.
That is 090.
Yeah.
That's the number that they are using because you mentioned it here.
Sir. The one for Nigeria is 090.
That's
99.
9977. That is Nigerian number, and that was the number they are calling. Listen, sir. I don't listen. When you don't want to argue this, okay. I want to get some. I want to get a fact.
Okay, what do you want?
Now,
ask your question and let me give you a straight answer so you can tell us your own side of the story.
Very good, very good. I want us to know that idea of programming people that will answer is not ideal.
Okay, agreed. Now tell us your
very
story.
Good. And I'm ready to afford the numbers of those people.
Thank you.
Are you hearing me? That from my village and from their own village.
Can you start,
that I'm pressing to call on this matter?
Can you start your own side of the story?
Very good. Thank you very much. Number one, it is stated that the idea is not good. Number one, ordinary president, the very first day that she came to complain, I heard about what happened. I heard how he reacted. That this matter is a family matter and cannot be disclosed public. We should handle it.
Who told you that?
It was told me by the members who listened to this news.
Okay.
They told me. It's give me joy because already we have done everything within our power to settle this matter in Abuja. We have had 3 times meeting to settle the issue of the burial of my son 3 times. All the effort amounts to nothing. That made my kinsman to warn me not to come. But when you made that comment, I said no. This man is not a man I can disrespect. But my disrespect, my coming here, my respect of coming here will not jeopardize their own respect. I make a demand. I make a demand to Casey that I'm coming here to meet an ordinary president to explain the reason why my son was not buried. Because why they were inviting me is why did we refuse to bury my son of 26 years? So I came here in that respect. We were sitting here and I remember there's a camera. When other president was passing, and my demand is that my people told me not to sit down with them any place in Abuja, and I don't want to sit with them. So my request was granted because we were sitting here. When you were passing by, you made a mention that young man said he didn't want to see them. Therefore, if the person is here, let that person go. So I was happy. And you make a mind that very day that somebody will be there to join us. So when I was waiting, I didn't know they were talking about camera. When I was waiting to see somebody else, I did not see anybody. I asked him, hope you are not trying to disrespect ordinary president because he asked that somebody should be here with us. He said yes, that it is camera. I said, why then camera? He said, so that no man can deny what he said. So I laugh. My case with them is not a hidden case. Many pastors have bear a very bad name for people like them. Today the truth will veil. The whole world will know the truth. Now, by the grace of God, that very day, the meeting we have in this place was based on the burial of my son. Because my matter with them is already in the court, which I told counseling. The matter with me about official divorce is already in the court. Kingston told me in black and white, they are not handling any matter that is in the court. They are not after my marriage with her, they are only after for the burial of my son. So I came here on invitation that we will discuss on the burial of my son. Even when my wife was trying to bring an evidence, if it is not a dictate, let them bring that camera. My wife was trying to show Kingston about our life with the children she left in my hands. Kingston told her in black and white, she don't need any evidence about how I live with her. That what is interesting is how to bury my son. We sent us on how to bury my son, which he asked me. The camera is here. He can bring it to tape it.
Pastor, you are recapping. Excuse me, please, sir.
Yesterday, this one was given every opportunity to talk. What?
Sorry
what
for interrupting you, sir.
Okay.
You're going to talk, sir.
I will talk.
Can I talk, sir?
Okay.
You have been busy recapping the outcome of our mediation process. Any matter we don't reach air like this, now matter we don't pass that first stage of mediation. Now this woman and her sister been don't carry plenty allegations put for ground. She started from how una marry, how you dey beat her, how you dey how you dey beat her, how you dey carry women come, how you dey tell her to leave the house. You see, Pastor, not be quarrel me and you dey quarrel. Now why don't you, because now you get the opportunity to talk your own side of the story. No allow anger make you appear like a bad person. Calm down, sir.
There's no anger in me, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Please
carry on.
I'm begging you, Honor President, there's no anger in me. It's just that I had a hard voice. Everyone should understand that. I'm not angry. I pray you understand. So, by the grace of God, what we discussed that day was on how to bury my son. Which Casey asked me, what are the conditions we want? Number one, I asked him, Casey, is there anything bad? Number one, I make a demand. Our people didn't want to see this woman, that is my ex-wife, not me. Our community, our village have finally deal that this woman don't supposed to enter in that compound the day they are burying my son, with many reasons. In Igbo language, there's a character whereby if a woman perform, their people will reject her. My people have finally rejected her. They don't want her in my father's compound. For 20 years ago, she had left. Number two, the condition was, Kingston, is there anything bad in demanding for the account of my son to know how much did my son have? In response, he said there's nothing bad about it. Number three thing I demand, Kingston, is there anything bad to ask what did my son have in his house? He said there's nothing bad about it. I said this is my demand. How much are they going to contribute? Because I fuel my 2 car, my 2 jeep down to the east for the burial of this my son on 27th November this year. And the reason why she was not buried is that my people said that they don't want to see her. And they have their reasons because of atrocity, which are going to let this year. Now, this what we discussed on that day. Casey said, okay, I should go. He will get back to me. He will meet you. Unfortunately, 1 week later, Casey called me that all the conditions we mentioned in that that day was made by them. That number one, they agree to show me the property, they agree to show me the account and other things, and by the grace of God, they want the woman to be there. I say, I can even forfeit everything. That woman will not be my father's compound. Then he made a mention of a thing, that every land in Nigeria belongs to Nigeria, and one can be buried anywhere. It was then that I noticed that KC is already taken side. I made up my mind that I'm going to write a note. If he can resist me not to see ordinary Ahmed, if my note comes to this place, I am not giving a lawyer to lie for me. Maybe ordinary Ahmed will look at the note and know where the matter is going. Maybe that will give him sense of reasoning. Either to call me personally to hear from my side, because I don't know the information they are giving to him that makes him to dance in that manner. That is how I saw it. But unfortunately, yesterday while I was on my computer typing what to bring, how to present to Ahmad, I started hearing some comments from her. Now that the matter in court, which they told me cannot be handled here, now have come out to the air. Well, there's no problem. I only tell you that the world will know that what they forwarded is lie. Everything about me and her is not true. Pardon, it's not true. What the information they forwarded there is not true. Now let's get back to the question you're asking now, because you are talking about beating and whatsoever. Give me water, please. I was in Jalingo as a businessman. Then I sell motor scrapers, driving shaft, and I repair it. And
not as a mechanic.
Driving shaft. I sell driving shaft, both sales and repair.
We just want to get it clear.
I sell.
Excuse me, sir.
Okay.
She said while in Jalingo you were a mechanic.
Not at all. Not at all.
No, let it be clear so that people will understand that what she said wasn't true. This man was never a mechanic. He was a spare part dealer.
Listen to me. Don't make a mistake from what I said. What I'm saying is that when I was in Jalingo, I'm a scrapers dealer. I sell driving shaft and I repair it.
Okay. Oh, no. Order.
Not a mechanic.
Order.
I don't know who's speaking. I'm not a mechanic there. I sell driving shaft and I repair it. That's when I was in Jalingo. And back then, 1992/93, after giving Jalingo a federal capital, state capital of Taraba State, I was there. This her sister was in King's Hotel of Brekete. Her senior sister was in King's Hotel doing a normal business, that kind of business that woman does in King's Hotel. Do I have to mention everything?
Of course.
She was doing prostitute in King's Hotel.
Okay.
And every evidence I'm giving here, we are ready to follow it to the core.
Okay.
Very good. Our community people in Jalingo back then, and she's doing that business with address that she came from a Zag local government area. That is my area. So back then, that the state was starting new. Our local government member inaugurated 3 people that we should go and meet her and tell her to leave hotel. That she must go out of hotel. That I can allow her to stay in her private house. Even if she wants to do that kind of business, she is free to do it. I was one of them that they inaugurated to go and meet her. By the time late Obi Olawanlu was speaking, she was on top of her voice. Tony was speaking, she was on top of her voice. So I said, look at me, woman. I was sent as one of the representatives of the local government to tell you are going to leave hotel. King's Hotel, Jalingo, owned by Jato. Then we give her 1 month, 28 days. You can look for a house and pay. And before then we found out that she paid for her house and left. Every member of our local government was very happy. We were happy. By then she would travel and buy this package shirt. We were helping to advertise it. Our sister is selling lapa, our sister is selling clothes. So because we're happy. Even though we know in the night she can still do her business, but not in the hotel. Unfortunately, sometimes she will travel, nobody know where she is. I see this as sister. People were saying she brought a sister, she brought a sister, her sister is beautiful, she brought a sister. People were saying that, but I never know her. One day I was standing in front of Lina Pharmacies and I saw her. The other boy standing with me, Johnson, told me that is the lady you're talking about. She was not 17 years then. So I called her and said, young lady, come. The name I used to answer then as a businessman was a nickname. I said, this is my nickname. Ezego Nezago. In case you need anything, let me know. The life of your sister was not right. I was one of them that instructed her to leave hotel. So please, in case you need anything, you can let me know. She went back, started disturbing Jews. That please, where is that man? Where is that man? Johnson keep calling me. Please come and see this lady. She's asking about you. I went there one day to see her. When I see her, she told me, sir, please, our family things are not too well. Obegiri brought me here and left me to Gombe. And when she's in Gombe now, she's doing the same business. She only leave Jalingo to Gombe for the same business. And sometimes she will leave her with ordinary 500 naira. How can she survive if not by that kind of life? That she didn't want to live that life. That please, I should not leave her. That why Obegiri brought her is that when she was serving somebody at Onisha, the madam accused her of sleeping with the man. I said, you did it. He said, actually, the man is advancing on her. I look down. I say, well, your story is over. Just as is mentioned that I'm a man that goes out and comes in anytime, I am not such. Every evening she comes to my house. We sit down. We eat in my house.
Who they come your house?
She.
Yeah.
The former woman.
Okay, your former
wife.
Okay.
She used to come to my house. When we finish eating, by 10 o'clock I will escort her. One thing I maintain is that I don't want her to be sleeping in my house. I will escort her to go. But unfortunately, one Sunday, she did not know that Obegiri came back from Gombe. While she came to my place, I was escorting her after eating isiru somewhere. Then I was typically unbeliever. I was not born again by that time. After eating isiru, I was escorting her down to her house. We saw Obegiri. The moment Obegiri saw me, she saw her enemy. If you can recall yesterday, she mentioned she never supported the marriage from the outset. I get into a marriage or a home of my enemy, I never know. She saw me and said, what? Christian? You? She beat hell out of her. She would beat and roll her on the ground. I was going, she was crying for me. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. I look at that. Tears were dropping out of her. I made up my mind that this relationship is over. I was going with tears. Early in the morning, the next day, Monday. By 7 o'clock, she was the one that come and knock my door. Please, do not leave me. As we are talking now, she's planning to go back. If you leave me, who will take care of me? At that time, the problem I have, sir, is that I don't have, but I have a very soft mind. That whatsoever I have, I want to share with people, even when I didn't have. So, When she mentioned that I should not leave her, I'm very surprised that she suddenly forgot how the genesis of my life with her to be paying me in this manner. I look up and I look down. I begin to think, if I can marry this girl, will Obagiri beat her in my house? Will she treat her in this manner? Why not go ahead and marry her? To be your wife, probably this kind of beating in my presence will stop. While December was approaching, I began to make up my mind. Because I know, if I told my people, she's from Ezago local government, and I'm from Ezago, all of them will give me consent. We are two boys in my father's family, and our father died very early. So my mother wanted us to marry at the early age. So reaching village that year, my mother presented that she saw somebody that I want you to go and marry her. I laugh. Why do I laugh? My aim, my vision is already coming to pass. I have in mind to marry her, and my mother is presenting marriage. I said, Mama, I said, please, will you allow me to marry a woman I love? She said yes. I said, please, that's a woman from Oro. Oro is from Ezago local government. Please, can I go after that woman? Probably you will like her. My mother said, you can go. I went to their place with my kinsmen. Normal with cola and drink. Presented it to them. That I want officially introduce her to my people. Their people said no, that things are not being done that way. That I came for the first time demanding that she will go with me. I said, please don't not go this far, because this girl is only living with me. If I'm a bad person, you may not even see me, she will be pregnant. But I want to make it officially. Please allow her. If my mother see her, they will love her. And before January woke up, they give me consent. I buy a lot of drink that day. They drink it. We left her to my family. My family saw her and loved her. We decided that January we were going. I went there. The fourth thing to be done, second to be done, third to be done, fourth to be done, fifth to be done. I did everything on the 5th of January 1996. Remain diary. And if you tell any Igbo man from Anambra that you have not paid dowry, they will look at you, what have you done? Because dowry is the first thing to be done. But in our place, dowry is the last. In exact, dowry is the last. So I have not paid that dowry. So, but the people bless me. Let it be well with us. We left with joy and happiness. The 4th day she came here, she mentioned that I pregnant her for marrying her. That 4th January, that very January, she saw her period. February, she saw her period and start crying. On the March, I said, you don't need to cry. Why will you cry? This is just new. On March, she became pregnant of Chigike, this one that died. Chigike was born on 27th November 1996. By then, I start looking for God. By then, I become born again. By then, I was going to church. Every day, me and them to church. I never had a Living Faith church that will worship them as big as Living Faith with over 700 members recognize me as an evangelist. Living Faith never give you title whatever you do. That's my former church with her. But I serve God in such a way that in Living Faith they address me as an evangelist. That was in Living Faith. There's another ministry we used to go, the Tutorial Bible Ministry. That's Tutorial Bible Ministry, they don't worship on Sunday. I was the prayer warrior leader. If I'm all this bad, has she ever complained to any of these pastors? We have someone like the Japhet. We have scholars, pastor scholars. Has she mentioned the name of these people? Because that's the people you can still meet in Jalingo and ask me, who is this man? They will tell you who I am. But ordinary present, I was just very surprised of the information they are forwarding here. One thing I understand is that when a man lack, the man becomes fake. This man that was being helped by her sister was one live with your senior brother Sunday, almost 3 years in my house. Your elder brother, the most elder brother, that's senior Brekete. He lived with me for 3 years. The one you call Charlie Parker lived with me for almost how many months? About 8 months before he left. This my daughter here, Jacinta, used to come to her house. That my place is a place of refuge for them. This useless man, because of lack of money. I want to say one thing here. When Chibike was growing, the dowry was not paid. And because this person, Obegeri, that Brekete want to give award of 2022, is it a word of Homebreaker? Was never happy for this marriage, and she stated it here. She made mention of that thing here. When Chibike was born, the mother came. When Oyechi came, the mother came. This woman said that said she never insulted me. Chibike was about 3 years before they born my daughter Oyechi.
1 minute, sir. Because of the importance of today's edition of the program, we seek permission from the management of Human Rights Radio as well as regulators to terminate this program at 11 o'clock this morning. Thank you. Continue.
So, a woman who have never insulted me before, Chibike, when they take light, the mother was there. She was carrying Chibike, and we were eating on a table. They never take light. I put a lantern on the lantern, put it. Chibike was not seeing clearly. He began to struggle to came down trying to come and meet me, touch the lamp. The lamp fell down on the table where we are eating. She stood up and said, "What kind of useless man do I marry? What could be useless man? What could be as we are eating food? No quarrel with her mother in the same table." I look at the mother thinking she will rebuke her. She never does. The reason is that Obegiri was the engineer. She was not happy with the marriage. So, in the morning, I call for morning prayer. Father, in the name of Jesus, please help us. I know that enemy have entered into my house. My wife called me useless man, even when I have not done anything. Oh Lord God, please intervene. I read that prayer 1,000. One said, do you know the kind of prayer? He's calling God against you. Now let me say this thing categorically to the world. If you married a wife and your wife is bad but their family is good, you have a home. Because when you complain to the family will tell your wife, please be careful. You can still manage that woman because there's no perfect marriage. If you have a bad in-law and your wife is good, you still have a home. Because when the in-laws want to bounce on you, your wife will say, please look at me, forget about my family. But where you are doomed as a man is to enter into a home and they hated you and your wife didn't love you. My brother or sisters, you don't have a home. I did not know I married in my enemy's house just because we collected her in-law from the beginning. So it was tragedy to be hearing these things. It was unfortunate. Have you forgotten that she returned one day from Pastor Scholar's house and said to me, Daddy, I said, he said, he used to say, any man that every person is saying is good, that man have semi-colony. That nobody can confine you all. I said, yes, I used to say it. He said, then you have semi-colony. I said, why? He said, because where they go to cook food in Pastor Scholar's house, they mention of some elders in the church. People were giving excuses. And one woman stood up and said, there's one man I love in that church. There's one man I love, and that is Chris, is your husband. everybody begin to say, I love him, I love him, I love him, meaning that you have a semicolon. I say it's not true. In that church, Living Faith Church, there are people who don't love me.
She tell you say anybody way.
Everybody is saying it's good. You confirm it.
There is semicolon.
He has semicolon. That I preach it in the altar, because by then I'm a prayer warrior leader, so I used to preach.
Now she talked this word.
She was the one that told me.
Okay, continue.
That anybody that I said in the altar one day, anybody that everybody is saying is a good man, that might have a semicolon. I made that preaching. I said because even Jesus was hated.
Is this semicolon or semicolon?
So semicolon. Semicolon. He said, I told you, I said it that day because even Jesus was hated. He ordinarily made, even some people in your village may hate you. Some people in your village may hate you. That everybody says is good man has a question mark. Now you have a question mark. I said, why? He said, because when they are cooking food in Pastor Scholar house, everybody is saying, you're a good man, you're a good man, you're a good man. That means I have something to amend. I say it's not true. People just see and desire the kind of life I live with you. So we don't have much, but there was happiness among us.
Okay.
We are very, very happy. That is my way.
I will give you 15 more minutes to round up.
Now, after the visitation of her sister in my house, she spent about 2 months with us. One day she was sitting like this. She was sitting, and I came back from the shop because she used to come and visit me in my shop. Mama, what is happening? She was a kind of someone who is not happy. What's the problem? He said, it's me. What have I done? In the morning when we left, there was peace. I came back with your sister. There was peace. What is my offense? He says me. I leave her and went out. Just I went to her. What is the problem? He said, let her go and tell me to come and beg her. I went. She's a living witness. You can start to say the truth. I said, if I start begging your sister, she will start crying. And if she start crying, you may be against me. Tell me the reason why I should beg, and I will beg. If you are saying offense I committed, I will ready to beg. He said I should go and beg. I went. Omoma Asahu. Omoma Asahu in Igbo language means that you are just bathing for nothing. God don't bath you. You are just taking shower for no reason. God have already showered you. That's the name I used to call her. Omoma Asahu. What have I done? She start crying. That make her younger sister call her in the morning. I have came to monitor you people, and I see that the man you are blaming is blameless. This man is still very young, and he can still marry whosoever he used to marry.
As a Christian,
manage your home. Her daughter was advised, her sister, little sister was advising her on that very day. The most shocking thing about this marriage, Chibike Inko that was dead have called me, Daddy, tell Brother Mas to stop coming to our house whenever you went out. Brother Mas, it was Chibike, he was about 16. Tell him to stop coming. Why is it that whenever you go out is when Brother Mas will come and will sit with my mom inside? Tell him to stop coming. Oh, yet you laugh. She laughed. I think of what it means. I know Brahmas is my friend, but visiting my house at my back is what I don't know. I shake it off. I don't know, think about it. After the going back of Jacinta to Abuja, they make a demand that I shall allow her to come. And I did. She went to Abuja. When she was coming, she came with a lot of laces. And of course, all the brothers that was with me, I have never let them naked. She came to Abuja and spent some time in Abuja, about 1 month to 2 months, and I came back and began to advise me that the Abuja is good, motor is flooded everywhere. This kind of your job, this your business is lucrative. She start talking about Abuja, and Abuja become the topic of the day, every day in my house. I asked her, oh Mama Asahun, does it mean that you don't like Jalingo again? If you don't like Jalingo, why must he be Abuja? Why I ask you is because whenever your people call you, you must insult me. Least I forgot, very important thing. I returned back one day from my work. My in-law, who is the mother of my wife, made a shocking statement that made me to know that I've entered. When I now have entered. That Otuoye, one Mr. Otuoye is our neighbor. He asked her for friendship. That she will not insult herself in her in-law place. Otuoye is asking her for friendship. She will not insult herself.
Otuoye is asking who for friendship?
The mother, my mother-in-law. Not mother-in-law. And if Otuoye is asking for friendship, must he tell me? Must I know in my house? I asked them, what could lead to Otuoye asking me friendship in my house? When she asked me, my mother-in-law asked me, what is the problem between me and Ndebegeri? I told my mother-in-law, I don't actually know. But one thing I know is that I was against her when she was in King Hotel. The mother-in-law said, is she the only one in the lodging? Is she the only one in the lodging? So I think it's very important to hear this. When she persuaded me to come to Abuja, I came to Abuja. And by the grace of God, if you have a word to give, it's not her. The shop I paid, and someone was there when I was paying, their in-law, Sekuwe, that man is still in Abuja. If the reason why to award her is that she paid for my shop and my house, is a typically not truth. So you better hold your word and give it to a better person.
You get the person number.
The person, Sekuwe.
You get a number. I'm just asking, do you have his number?
I know the person that know his number.
Okay. We will get there. Continue.
Yes, I know the person that knows his number. Sekuwe is their in-law. He married close to after their family, the next family. So Sekuwe was there when I paid. And by the property, because the property was there, was the property the person was using. I paid for everything and not her. It's a typical not truth. Number two, the property I came with, when we want to come, we didn't have money to carry all our property to Abuja, so we have to sell some important things like chairs. The other ones, it is my property. I bought it with my money. And I paid bringing them here to Abuja, so it was not her sister that did it. Because when you are commencing her, you are commencing her based on that good deed that you had, not knowing that it is not truth. Now, Sekuwe is there. When we started that business restaurant, because while we decided to enter into restaurant business, as I was selling some of my property, the cash I had was not enough to enter back into Motor Pass, because Motor Pass in Abuja, you must buy container. You must buy this Brekete container. So my money could not be able. So we decided, okay, let us start a restaurant. If we are selling restaurant, by the grace of God, I may be selling 500 naira every day. A month maybe 15,000. 2, 3, 4, 5 months, 1 year, we may get money that I can go back to my normal business and forget about that one. A woman that said I never love her was 9 months pregnant when I was living with her from Jalingo. Of this my last baby. When I was living in Jalingo, people were asking me, what about your wife? Do you really know what I'm doing? Don't you think you can go and establish and come back? I told them lies and sending her to my village. I don't want people to know that I'm taking a risk of coming to Abuja with her, because nobody will accept it. She's almost in danger period. 9 months. We came down to Abuja to start the restaurant. Unfortunately, the restaurant was not going well. The young man in front looked at me and said, Kai, Arizona, because what we there is Arizona Cooperative Joint. Say, Kai, Arizona. I said, he said, you need to look for some guys to help you. Your wife is heavy and cannot understand. Let us look for people that will help us. I said, I don't know anybody.
You and the person, they do the same business.
No, the person was selling motor parts. But he saw the way I'm struggling, knowing full well that I may need somebody like that. He said, a man selling motor spare parts.
So he can't tell you, say,
He said,
you need girls to help
that
you.
we better need small girls to help and serve in this place. That without that, we are doing nothing. Only we are threatening loss. If we say fish, we eat it ourselves. One mood of rice will remain till evening. So there and there, one lady came by name Ifunaya, because they were asking her her name. She said she don't know. Ifunaya came. That place she came to help us. I said, who introduced you? He said, that your man selling motor parts. I said, ask you to do what? He said, restaurant is her mother business. She don't want to stay with her mother in Lagos. Her sister had made a lot of money that she know it very well. That when she wanted to join us, that she came back Christmas, because we came to this town around December, and this is around January. She came back Christmas and found out that the person she's serving is gossiping her. So then this person told her about us, that she want to help us. She know how to cook this. She know how to do this. She know how to do this. I said, okay. And by then, if you don't have money as a man, you are nothing. The people talking to that girl are big guys. The big guys in the line are not qualified to talk to that girl as of that time. The girl said the reason why she's coming to help us in that shop is to pay the other woman who is gossiping her when she did not come back early. She wants to pay her by being her. Let her prove to that one that she's the one holding that restaurant. Hey, that matter get to my ear. I said, is it true? I went to the man and asked him. The man said, allow this girl to work with you people. When the girl came, he said, a little soup, a good soup. I said, where do we have the money? He said, better go and borrow. I have to sell our black and white television to give. They went and buy a good soup. She wanted to cook rice. She said 3 moods of rice. I said 3 moods. We'll cook 1 mood of rice. I will never finish it. He said, oh God, please allow me. We'll give her the audience. She cooked 3 moods of rice. And went around and tell the whole boys that there's food. Before 9 o'clock in the morning, 3 moods of rice is gone. Some young boys will come and I told them, this is what is happening now. Presently now. They should help me and talk to her. I cannot be able to handle this business even when she's delivered. They say we are invited. The day we are going, my son, this my own son and my daughter. My daughter is a very intelligent girl from 60 years. She's working on high sense of wisdom for 6 years, both in the church. So while we are going, I will be ashamed today. I don't know where I will be ashamed. I don't know how that can be done when we leave there. I take time to explain to them all these things I'm saying about how the business is frustrating us. In her own version, she started crying. Everywhere. That I told her she's going to die in pregnancy. They say, I told her that she will not survive. I told her she has a baby girl. I will kill her. Hey, baby girl? So I'm the last born of my mother. The last born of any last born love children. I go out to hunt people's children. How much more? This my baby. I will hate her that she born baby girl. Besides that, she has gotten 2 boys already. These people does not diagnose the matter. Abigail begin to pour her anger that I have brought her in Abuja. She will show me. She will show me. I thought it's a joke. Well, I find out that already the mother have taken side. I told them, let us pray. Father, in the name of Jesus, have your way. Do something new. Revive us. Let there be unity. In Jesus' name. So answer amen. So no answer amen. We left. Looking back. The young lady now who noticed that they did not welcome her in the business, left the business. I should go and manage my business. I'm now frustrated. I went into begging her, please, nowhere. I come to beg the girl said, look at dirty you. Look at me with my clothes. That she can talk to. That she's hearing the rumor. That girl left the shop. Me as a man, I do not my normal business. I want to try, mango is too much. I want to try, pepper is too much. The business was frustrated and closed. We begin to look for a person to buy. In the process of looking for a person to buy, somebody, God bless somebody that buy that business, then back then 40-something thousand and give you the money. My daughter, she was pregnant of my daughter and say she's pregnant too. She's on labor. I single-handedly took her to the labor room. I never disappeared. I was there. When she delivered this baby, I enter. I say, Mommy, or Mama, how are you? He said she born gift. She born gift means she born another gift to me. I say yes. Her name is Chinazera. Because when I was coming, I heard that God have answered your prayer. Look at allegation against me. I say she will die in pregnancy. In a strange land, I never know anybody. I was crying to God to make God to deliver in peace, and God answered my prayer. So when she said she born gift, I said her name is Chinazera. God have answered my prayer.
Okay.
Then and then, people, I will go to those boys selling motor pass. Young man, my wife don't drive out. They don't want to come and see us. My wife don't drive out. They don't want to come and see us. The person will come. Arizona, this shop is closed already. And give her money. If they give her money, the money is her lap. And the lady, her sisters have bought pot for her. She's already cooking different in my house. So when I tell some friends, they say, young man, run for your life. Please, for God and goodness sake, how can you run with a woman with 4 children? Some of them are telling me then, it's a man that is alive that will look after children. Take a race, run for your life. I don't know how we do it. One day I approach her. This is your conduct. This is your manner. What about if I run away? In black and white, she told me if I run, she will look for a man to train her children for her. Meaning that this man is useless. This man is no more worthy of anything. If I run, she will look for somebody to train her children. I said, okay. One of them was looking for apprentice. I promised those businessmen I will get one for them. I traveled back to Jalingo because I know there's somebody whom I can convince to come and be apprentice. When I travel, she went outside and started crying. Hey, oh, my husband left me, 11 with 4 children. She was attracting sympathy from people so that when she started living her life, people will ask, after what can she do? Since the man have run away. It was unfortunate that I returned back. When she see me back, her face changed. She frowned. They were eating food. There was rice on the ground. These were children. Because me, I'm not among. I was in the bed. She's cooking different in my house. When there's little rice on the ground, when they finish, I say, let us play. We start clapping hand. This my daughter is very intelligent. She was also singing. As she was singing, she see that there's joy in me. She said, oh yeah, come and sweep this rice. Oh yes, stop the song. I said, no man. Who we are singing tonight is the Almighty God. In case you're no more interested, leave the children to sing. After this singing, they can sweep. She's your daughter. Oh yes, start to sing again. She said she will beat her. I said, if you beat her, I will slap you. She stood up. If fear allow me to talk in my front, she will keep me in the condition of my brother. My only brother that is sick, she will keep me in her condition. I mean, in his condition. That got me angry to to slap her on her shoulder. That one slap landed a lot of hitting on my head, hitting and crying, hitting and crying. If I have known, I would have to beat and answer the one that beat. This treating was so much. And when she see that it's not working, she jumped outside, carry stone on the door in order to win these little children. I got it there a little bit. Then one of our friends in the compound, who used to befriend another person in that compound, a married woman, befriend a young boy in the compound, who have told her, can you see that these people are moving? Is it right? And that was her best friend, the compound. Pick up phone and begin to call her again. Hey, Michael, now come on. Your sister don't die. In the morning, I went out. Because I know it's done. It's done for me. I went out. I meet that man, I said, run away. That person, run away. That person, run away. I said, I can't run. So I was going on police with arms. They were looking for me till evening. I went to that Sekuwe, the one I stayed here. Sekuwe said he will come. I went to a G's in Apo. A G's is in Apo. If you read him, I'll give you his number. He said he will come. But I should go. This is a family issue. I told him that I see that this marriage is not working in Abuja. I saw her in Jalingo. I married her and I pay her dowry. I'm no more owing their people. Please, if it's no more working here, let us go to the village and tell the village people about this marriage. Maybe they will help us. All these elder people gathered there. They said, no, until the police station. There was no one police that slapped me. It was her DPO then, who later become commissioner for police. That they should go, I should go. Sekuwe said, the man I was giving you the number, I was talking about, is their brother. He married to their family. He said, this is like a fight of kite and chameleon. Kite came from heaven to carry chameleon. There was a shout in heaven. Kite have carried chameleon, and when they reach up, chameleon turned his body. Kite wanted to look at him. Chameleon put hand on his eye. The kite fell down. There was a shout. So today, there's a shout in heaven. Tomorrow, there will be a shout on the ground. Take a reason. Go and kill him. I will not come there, but God will speak for him. They take me to the police. Listen to police, there is no statement. DPO ordered them. They were pushing me to enter cell. I was going. Only to look back to see my wife. My wife, wow. I began to cry.
Do you know?
I was crying entering cell. They pushed me into the cell. I sleep that day. I sleep the second day. They told the DPO that nobody can come. And as of then, there was nobody to come. The whole people that are supposed to come, they have made them fear. They are telling me to run away. It was only a Jews in Apo that summoned courage to say no, this cannot be done. I know the people knew. And they came here, there was harmony among them. How can this happen? When the Jews came and meet the people, ladies and wife for me say no, they was a criminal. He had the afraid people does not count him to be anything. Then I'm going to run away. Better remain here. So there are many people in the prison for no reason. There are people in the prison who are there because nobody will speak for them. So I spent 2 days before a Jews came.
Is it in police cell or
in
prison?
Police cell.
Not prison.
Not prison.
Okay, go ahead.
A Jews came. I said, you want to bury me? I heard her telling the Jews, if you try to bury me, she's going to deal with him. The Jews said, look at you. Every prisoner will know you. That's what you're telling him. That means you're irresponsible. The Jews told her that he heard that she's working in tourism, that she's going to push her out of that tourism with a barrel of 15 naira and nothing but that. That by then is the chairman of Apple, by then, old motor scrapers. Let her go ask question that I will come out. When they finally saw that I will come out, they begged the DPO the next day. I slept the third day. When they begged me, they said, go. I was coming back to meet my family, only to discover that everything in the house, including some of my important clothes, had packed away. They packed it away to Balalaba. I entered there. The house was empty. I remember I told God, I said, Father, if I have committed any offense unworthy of this character, may my life never change. May my life remain the way I am for eternity. But if I have never done anything worthy of this persecution and sin, it's all that my business have dropped down and I have become useless. Father, change me that they may know that you are a God, that I have not been following you for nothing. That very day, I sleep on the floor, not carpet. The second day, the woman by my side is a teller with the husband. They brought one single wrapper for me with one bucket blue. I started my life afresh. After all my property I've gathered as a young man, have been taken by so-called my wife. For goodness sake, if you have a problem with your husband and you want to leave your husband, won't you go with your bag? Probably one thing is normal, you come back. They put their vehicle, I mean the vehicle, then they don't have a vehicle, but they charter a vehicle and pack everything that has a man, as a man, including my clothes, and pick away my 4 children from me. How can a man living with children that come back and the children will come and grab me and say, Daddy, you are welcome, have become a single man again for no reason? As the people on the ground. The next day they come in the police station because my check was with them. He carried the check and dropped, carried the check and dropped before the people and said she discovered I have about 40,000 in my account, that I should give her check to treat my children. I told the DPO, Shebi, she told you I didn't pay the dowry of her sister. That is a kind of Abuja knowledge. Why don't you steal money from me? That I have told my people, I told the DPO lie that day, that I have told my people they are already aware of your treatment and they are waiting for the next action. I will not forget to remember that when I came to complain that my property was packed away, the DCO was telling me to wait. When DPO come, that they are going to arrest them in Maraba, DCO asked me to sit down. DPO is coming. I was waiting. When DPO entered, he said, go and meet him. I went and tell the DPO, sir, they have packed all my belongings. Say, my friend, go and beg your in-laws. I told my DPO, sir, I don't know why DPO is interested in this. I don't know why.
Pastor, if I say I have given you more than enough time, I will not.
I'm landing up already.
Okay, round up, please.
I'm landing up already. Okay. That if you say that you don't know why DPO is interested in what I cannot tell, but I should go, God will help me. Now, in order to cut this matter, in order to shorten it, I don't know whether you are listening. In order to shorten this matter,
listening to you, somebody is trying to be a nuisance here. Please go ahead, sir. I'm listening to you.
In order to cut this matter short, when everything that left me, my life was miserable. My life was miserable. By the grace of God, I was searching for the face of God and decided, I called my senior pastor in Jalingo back then, who said, Pastor Boraru, you don't need to be a businessman. All the frustration is because you refuse your call. He said he's going to sponsor me for my Toreka seminar. There I went into pastoral school. Then I have no choice but accept to go and serve God. I went there. 1 year, getting to the 2nd year. They did not know I'm already running up. They did not know I've finished my basic level, that I already moved to Port Harcourt for advanced levels of get. They came there, giving this information they are giving now. How I was sitting here, rise. something that will make them to disqualify me. But unfortunately, all those women there, that very day, when they came, say, the Arinze we know is not the Arinze you are talking about. The man we know here, that called Arinze is a gentleman. Arinze is a kind person. Arinze is a desire of every woman. Arinze is a man that every woman wants to live with. If you are giving this definition against Arinze, that means you have something to amend in your life. That was what they told her. That is at my back. By then I was in Port Harcourt. I reached my advanced level and was then as a prophet. When I was ordained, transferred to Gombe, I was there within 3 months. God used people to bless me with Mercedes 190 in Gombe State. But after that ordination, I went for covenant breaking prayer. They give me 78,000 naira. From Imo State, where I went, I settled the people that I went with them. My balance was 78,000 naira. I came down to Abuja. I looked for one Mr. Edwin. If you want to call Edwin, he will come, he can come. Please take me. Let me go and look for my children. I want to see them. We entered into Malaba looking for her. Mama Chibike, Saturday Ogo, until we get her. When she saw me, she was shocked. When she saw me, the definition she was giving to people about me, you know what they see. She was like, why should I come here? I went straight to Chidela on the table. I said, Chidela. He said, I said, do you know me? He said, yes. I said, who am I? He said, Dad. When he said Dad, I started crying in the market. I grabbed him. Those women there said, Madam, we could not try to settle this, you know. The man you are telling us, by his appearance, is not what we see. We are seeing a drunkard in nature, but the man we are seeing is a different man from your stories.
Your daughter is telling you that?
No, people in the market was saying that. Then I got, this one is the only one I saw in the market. And because I saw him, he was still a tender. I have to go and buy bicycle, small bicycle. I bought it 6,000 now at that time. And I give to him in that market. I carry him and put on that bicycle. There was a man that went with me. His name is Edwin. He's in Abuja here. He can come to testify. Edwin was on that bicycle. I give her 4,000. 4,000 represented the 4 of my children. And I left. Then around December, they blessed me with 190. I tried that was what my daughter was telling you. I have been coming to know whether she will change her mind. I drive that 190 from Gombe. By then I am not good in driving far. One Mr. Christian brought me from Gombe to Abuja. I came to the market and I saw her. I said, please, can I see my children? God bless us with car. I'm not a owner. Because I know the bone of the contention is money. It wasn't that I'm not kind to her. All this is fabricators.
Okay.
I have a car. Can we go and see my children? She said that she cannot go with me. Let me go to their house, that I know their house. I drive to their house. I went there. They went. I went there. They said, let them go and meet my children. I give Christian key to go and meet my children. I want to see them. They brought them. When they were asking, who will that monkey banana? It was this Jacinta, I think outside. How can this be? I really bought motor. The young man came and said, Daddy, give me particulars so that let's see me. I know what he was trying to achieve. I opened my portfolio. I gave her the particulars. I saw them from the curtain when she was showing them that the name written here is Arinze. The Arinze you know before, you know more Arinze now. You people should better amend them things.
Can we round up now, please?
Now, I did the 3 times that the 4th time I came alone. The first time I came with somebody, second time I came with somebody, the 3rd time I came alone looking for them. They say they are in the house. I came to the house. That day I came alone. That's the day they shouted, I'm a kidnapper, I'm a thief. Everything was there. People ran me with sticks. They want to hit me to death. It was a woman in that comment that shouted, this is no issue. There is nothing like that. When that matter happen like that, people have to, there's angry mob there. They have to drag out to the police station, reaching to the police station, Malaba. Then after explaining their own explanation, the DCO is a woman who told them, Madam, do you know what you are saying? This man is coming all the way from Gombe State to come and see you. Can't you come back to your senses? I have not found any offense in him. I will not detain him. But if you don't allow me to go, let me sit here. Because I may go, our people will wound me. I was sitting there when the DPO drive in. She lost the DPO with a phone. Adajoli, please talk to a commissioner. His friend commissioner. Talk to him. The commissioner picked the phone. The DPO picked the phone. Said, detain that young man. DPO said, sir, what have you done? What is the offense? Is the offense that he traveled all the way from Gombe to come and see the children with clothes? Is that why I'm detaining him? The man was ordering him to detain me. So DPO, I didn't know he's an able man. At the time he stand, he said, Kai. He speak Igbo. He said, young man, he said, do you know Ngazikiwa? I said, sir, no, I've been hearing about him. He said he went to prison in Ghana. He said, do you know Obasanjo? I said, yes. He said he went to prison before. He said, do you know how to do? I said, if you are going to this cell with Saint Margari, I'll put you in the cell. He speak this in Igbo language. I said, okay, what do I do? Tell me tell the truth. He said, I didn't understand. I didn't understand that his Gary is at stake. He told me to look for someone that will bail me. That they are not going to bail me here. They are taking me to the court. He wanted to remove his hand. That is when we went to welfare. This is something that happened about 20 something years ago. And I believe people supposed to call us and ask us inside. I don't know why we are rushing now. Now,
are we still rushing?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No. We gave you 1 hour 30, almost 2 hours. Yet we are rushing you.
Excuse me. I'm rounding up. They took us to the welfare. It was in the welfare that they give me this young lady.
Can you see this?
He said he's sorry. If you have gone contract your way, he's sorry. But the matter is over 20 something years and cannot be limited like that. Every matter here is very important, and I believe you need to hear them. So in welfare, it was them after their statement and my statement that they give you this my daughter and this my son. By then this one is still very little. People that came from Bauchi State to come and bear me because they heard that their pastor was detained because he wanted to go and see his children came from Bauchi State. A Jews came from Apo. A Dui came from Mukugoma. They came to Malaba to come and bear me. What is my offense? That I came to see my children. After bearing me, I picked down to Bauchi State. By then I was in Bauchi State. Now this one's to Bauchi. Chibike was in a village. Reaching to Bauchi. Carrying the children. The elder called me. They have been watching my life. I've never had anything to them. What I'm telling them, they have been following it. They have been investigating, and I have discovered that I'm telling them the truth. You need to go and look for a wife. That woman cannot be the mother of your church. It is the council of the elders that made that decision. She's a member of our church, my wife. I never talked to her. The day I approached, then I was even looking for an elderly person who have finished bearing children. Maybe the husband is dead. I'm looking for somebody who cannot bear children, thinking I have 4 children. My mother here is a concluded mission.
It's just
no. I don't want this one. Please, for God, please again. It's a conclusion. You can't go that way.
See, God,
I say please.
Because I've been patient.
No.
Excessive.
Please. Don't judge me in that manner.
Listen.
Do not.
Madam, for God,
I'm going to say she's not pushing you. She's not pushing me.
I have tolerated.
Honorable President, she's not pushing me. She's not pushing me.
I'm only trying to caution you.
My church members told me to look for somebody unmarried.
Simple.
Yes.
It was a simple question.
Yeah, I know.
Divorce
I said. That's what I said.
No, my members told me simple.
Yes, I said it here. You misunderstand me. You try to misunderstand me, please. You need to hear my statement. Don't judge me by emotion.
No, you're not going to say anything. Let him finish. I've been patient. I've been patient. He's been talking off the track for a very long time, but I allowed him because he came with the attitude of playing the victim here. And I wanted him to laugh by himself before I cross-examine him and his chiefs that he brought. And then he is going to cross-examine this woman and her sister and every member of their family because they accused him, he accused them. He has the right to question them one by one. They must answer him. They have the right to question him one by one, and he must answer them. I've been tolerating you.
It's a good idea. Yes, it's a good idea. It's a good idea. It's a good idea. My elders told me to go and look for a wife of marriage, which I did. And I've been living peacefully with her. By the grace of God, my wife and their family see me as angel. And their family see me as a devil. The simple thing is that it doesn't work for us. It was my son here that advised me, Daddy, I've heard what they are planning against you. Make the divorce official. When I was promised to give him 1 million naira, I discovered that his character have changed. Why the first one is drawing him? I called and said, my son, please, I want to give you 1 million to start a business. He was the one that advised me originally to make it official, and already I've made it official. This matter we are discussing here is already in the court, and I heard that any matter in court cannot be discussed here. I only came here for the regard and respect I have for you as one president and the family. I think I want to stop here. God bless you.
Barrister Ogo, you want to talk?
Thank
Whatever
you.
thing you're going to say should not sound conclusive.
No, sir.
Should not sound preemptive.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Thank you for this opportunity, my ordinary president. In the first place, I'm equally from Enugu State. And every person know that anything that has to do with Enugu people, I'm always concerned. We are not here to fight. I just want to let you people know why we are here, because it's as if we came here to fight.
No, Barrister Ogo.
Yes, sir.
You can tell from the body language.
Yes, sir.
You can tell from a lot of things, but
Yes, sir.
I want you to suspend that.
Okay, sir.
The reason why I took my time to patiently listen to him is because I don't want a situation where he will say he was not given enough time. He had mentioned that like 2 times. Barrister Ogo,
Yes, my ordinary
please
president.
suspend your talk.
Okay, sir.
Now, Augusta, give the microphone to the daughter that called in yesterday. Good morning, ma.
Good morning, sir.
What is your name?
I'm Onyechi Arinze.
Okay. Go ahead. You have your own side of the story.
Yes, sir.
You were making frantic effort yesterday to explain some things. Only your phone wasn't clear. A lot of people complained.
Okay, sir.
So please, it's your turn.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning to the audience, and good morning to Ordinary President. I'm by name Onyechi Arinze. Concerning the matter of my family, sir, I would like to start with this word. Sometimes, you know, there is a way they will hold somebody, and maybe when the person acts crazy, they term that person to be a mad person. The person is not mad. The person is trying to pour his anger to show the world what they said is not true. Maybe the manner of approach and the tune the person used actually was harsh.
Example of such.
I'm saying this because of what happened yesterday.
What happened?
Maybe I kind of overreacted on the phone. I was actually upset.
Well,
because I was hearing some comments that this is immaturity and that he's not supposed to be like that. Because if they're in my shoe, they may act even worse than I did yesterday on the phone.
In the first place,
okay.
How old are you?
I'm 23.
In the first place, this is a matter that has to do with your dad and your mom.
Yes, sir.
You're not supposed to be a part of it. If not for the fact that your father dragged you into this, I would have protected you as well as make sure you are isolated. You are a child.
Okay.
When daddy and mommy are fighting, you don't get involved. You will grow. You will get married. You will understand what I'm trying to say. So because your daddy dragged you into this, that is the reason why I am asking you to talk. For you not to go back home saying ordinary president hasn't been fair to you by not allowing you to talk. What had happened yesterday has happened.
I don't really know the man's name.
Okay, start from the beginning.
Okay. So there's this relationship between first daughters and mothers. If you go and ask anywhere, first daughters, they see their mother as their mate. Sorry to use that word, in the sense that most of the secrets of their mother. Sir, I'm coming.
They no born you well because you.
Sir, no, you are misquoting me.
No, I'm not insulting you. Listen now. You seem to have the same temperament with your dad. Calm down. Listen first. I'm just trying to give you an example. In my home, they no born you well. Say because you be first daughter, make you compare yourself with my mom. That was what I was trying to learn to listen. Please, my dear. Please, ma. Okay, continue, ma. I will not even talk until you are done talking.
Thank you, sir. The reason why I said that is because there is this closeness, there is this relationship between the both of them that most things the mother does, the first daughter is very much aware of it. I'm kind of heavy in my heart because with what happened, I don't even want to come here to testify or to say any statement against my mom because I'm the kind of person I want to keep that inside of me and I don't want to let it out because she is my mom. But with what happened yesterday, the accusation against my dad, it was too much. That was why I was boiling. I said if I don't come here to clear the air that my dad is innocent and everything happened in my presence, that I'm the biggest fool, and even heaven will not forgive me for that. My mom made a very, very terrible mistake. That's the family that God gave to her, the golden spoon, she threw it away. Now where are we? We're supposed to be four.
Are you telling us your story or judging your mom?
No, sir, I'm narrating my story.
That is not narration.
Oh God. Sir, I'm coming there.
For you to say your mom made a terrible mistake means you're being judgmental. Why don't you say your own side of the story? Please, my dear, please. I'm begging you. Please. Please. Say what you know. Nobody is holding you back. The ones you feel it is not safe enough for you to say, don't say them. But please, you are holding the microphone and you're at liberty to say your own side of the story.
Alright. So as you insist, I'll say it. My mom here was actually an unfaithful mother. Right from onset. The issue of me catching her red-handed on the bed with a man was true because it happened in my presence. That fateful night I woke up. I was lying on the bed. Well, please let me finish. Let me finish. Please let me finish. They're talking, they're putting words to my mouth. I'm not a baby. I don't know what I'm saying. I I woke up that fateful night, I saw my mom on the bed having an affair with a man who sells meat.
Was the light on?
The light was off, but there was a lantern on. I was laying on the bed.
And you recognized?
So when I woke up, I saw myself on the floor. They sprayed a wrapper. It was I and this my younger brother Joshua.
How old were you then?
Sir, I was around that kind of 6 years old.
6 years?
Yes, sir. And I remember everything. In this life, when you do bad thing to a child, she will never forget it. But when you do good, that child can easily forget. So all those things that happen, that are coming, that are revolving in my memory, that sometimes when I sit down, it's as if I'm watching it as a movie. So that night when I woke up, I saw her having an affair with that man selling meat. I started shouting. I tapped her. I said, Mommy, wake up. She said, what is it? That I should keep quiet. I said, Mommy, what is this man doing in our house? Because I never liked the man. I saw the way he and my mom normally behave.
Never liked the man?
Yes, I don't like him.
So you
because each time he comes home, he always go close to my mom, intimacy, hugs her, they play, and knowing fully well that I have a father who is still alive, and knowing that my dad is innocent, he's a man and a Jew of everyone, he's not capable to hurt a fly. That was why I raised an alarm that night.
As at that time you caught them, for how long have they been separated with your dad before that incident?
Sorry, sir, I can't really remember because I was a kid then.
You were a kid, but you can remember?
Yes, sir, because that is why I told you that if something bad happens to a child, she hardly forgets it. But if you do something good to me,
please respect yourself.
I can,
interjected and been tolerated.
Sorry, sir, I can easily forget the good you do to me. But if you do something bad, even now and today, I will never forget it.
Now, what I am saying is, you remember you were about 6 years old.
Yes, sir.
You remember you caught your mom with the man selling meat. Yes. Even though the room was dark, but the lantern was
the lantern was very bright.
Okay, good. And then you never liked the man
because of the intimacy between the both of them.
Very good. And I said, for how long was your dad and mom separated before, like approximately maybe 1 year or 3 months or 1 week?
Let me say, because the thing happened so fast. Let me say maybe a year, because it happened so fast.
Okay, so the dad and mom were separated for like about a year before that incident that you witnessed?
No, it's been long. It's been long, the actual. That's why I said, sir, I can't really remember.
I'm trying to help you remember now.
Sir, this particular question, I can't remember.
I'm engaging you. You and I will remember.
Sorry, sir, it's like you're putting words to my mouth, and the masses are watching. I'm sorry to use that word.
Oh, no problem. If I'm putting words into your mouth, they will judge. My dear, if you can remember, like for how long have they been separated before these incidents? I thought when you mentioned 1 year, it was 1 year, but from the look of things now, it's like it was more than a year, 2 years.
Sir, it's more than a year.
More than a year.
Yes, sir.
So carry on. You've just answered me. Carry on.
So when I raised that alarm that morning, I was shouting. She was like, I should please keep quiet. So she woke the man dressed up. Then I was already crying.
Was the man sleeping?
He was having an affair with my mom.
No, I'm only asking because
he wasn't putting on tie. They were both naked.
Okay, so
like I said in the beginning, I never wanted to disclose this, but with what happened yesterday, I have no choice because I'm nailing my dad to the wall.
Go ahead.
So when he put on his dress, she took wrapper. I ran outside. I was crying and shouting. So the man asked me, so you don't like me, you don't want me to be coming to your house. I told the man in black and white that, sir, my dad is still alive. And there's no how you'll be sleeping with my mom.
At the age of 6, you were telling him that?
So I don't know how that happened, but I don't know. Would I say that it's God's gift actually?
Do you have neighbors?
Sir, we have neighbors.
And none of your neighbors was attracted to
you? Sir, this thing happened, let me say, at about 5 a.m. in the morning because it was very early.
Which is
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can't
The
explain
man has
about
a
this.
bike. He uses a machine to come. So when he was leaving that morning, he removed money from his pockets to give me. I refused the money. I told him, don't give me money. I was still crying. So my mommy rushed him to dress up and leave the house. When he left, she started crying. She was like telling me that this man that normally buys, because there's this cabin biscuit he used to bring each time he comes, that I don't want to be receiving the biscuit. I told her no, because I was very stubborn. One thing my dad has always advised me is, it is good for you to stand on the path of truth, even if there is a knife to your throat. It is better you die telling the truth than to stay alive and living in lies. Sir, if anything I'm telling you here is lie, may I not see tomorrow?
No, nobody is doubting you. Just prove your point and allow other people to talk too. Nobody, we don't have any reason to doubt you, but we have every reason to question your statement.
So when that man left, she tried to plead with me. So later as a child, I agreed. Being that she was my mom, I felt relaxed. But ever since then, I always ask her about my dad, because I've stayed when my dad came the first, second, third and the fourth time to beg her to no avail. Each time he comes, it's either they will put him in police cell. Each time he comes, one problem or the other arises. The last time my daddy came, I met him personally. I told him, Daddy, please, I wasn't putting on slippers then. We were all working with 10 toes. I told him, Daddy, please take us out of here, we're suffering. Because the business my mom was actually doing there, she was selling vegetable. That my dad should take us out of here, we are suffering. My dad said, my daughter, don't worry, that everything will be well. After the welfare, the whole thing, because they took us there, but most of the things they said I can't remember. I could remember very well that when we came out of that welfare, that was the day they handed I and Joshua, my brother, to my dad, and told my dad that he should go with these two. I asked my father, Daddy, what about Chibike and Chinaze? But my dad said no, they should stay with mommy. That he hopes that things get better, maybe very soon, that the family will come back. I never forget that. That was what my daddy told me that day. And the car we entered was Golf. It was a small Golf. Because my dad didn't come with his car to pick us that day, because he can't drive far. That day my mom sewed a gown for I and my sister. My sister was very tender then. They put us into the car. That was how I, my brother, followed my dad. And we found ourselves in Bauchi State, sir. With all these things happening, before my dad got married to my mom here, he told I and my brother, he came, he was like, Onyinyechi and Joshua, that I want to get married. That they said I should get married. And he even mentioned the name of the person. He brought my mom here to us and said, see the person he wants to get married to. Being that she was nice from us, I don't know if my brother will remember, because men easily forget things. Yes, but you see, woman can remember what happened, even if it is 50 years time. A mother can narrate that story. A man may come and maybe the thing will just wipe off his memory. I know he will not remember.
You know he will not remember.
He will not remember. Even if you ask him, he won't be able to tell you.
I wonder where you get your authority from. You know he will not remember.
Yes,
it means
sir.
your brother is a fool.
He's not a fool. He's smart, but there are some things I personally know that happened in my present that he himself, he may not remember. That's why I said men easily forget.
Okay, so men easily forget.
Yes, sir.
I'm not one of them. Continue.
Maybe. Okay. So when he got married to my mom, the wedding took place, everything. That was how that part went. Then coming to Zaria, the case of my brother, Chibike came to stay with us, because according to my dad, he met Chibike in Gombe, in a state like that, in 9th Mile, that the first phone Chibike used, the brother that's my brother that is dead, he was the person that bought this for him. This Nokia C10, that was the first phone Chibike used. And the person that accompanied my dad was Most Elder Azubike Iyemego and my auntie Lovina here. They saw everything. Chibike came to our house. He came, he met us. I was happy, thinking that, that God wants to bring my brothers, my sisters, and I together, so all of us will live as one family. I never knew that death would take him away. When he came, my mom here treated TVK with so much love. So I said that, sorry to say this, I even got jealous. I was like telling mom, it's not TVK that just came the other day, you're already giving presidential treatment like this. We that have been here, she's trying her best, but she wants to give that boy the best. They made her out to be a bad person.
That's your
She is not. Yes, sir. She gave TBK everything. As a matter of fact, we had 2 houses in GRA in Zaria there. My dad left my senior brother in one of the houses. How many rooms? Kitchen, toilet, and bedroom, big parlor. And gave him the master bedroom with some boys working under there, and gave him the authority over those boys that anything they do, that he should question them, that he is the father, he gives him go ahead. When all these things happened, suddenly my senior brother's attitude began to change, not knowing that it was my auntie Obageri that was the mastermind of everything. My father really wants to give his children the best, but they never allowed that boy for one day to breathe. Each time they come to Kwangila Bridge, they will call Chibike, that where are you? Actually, the aim of him coming was later unveiled, that he actually came to deceive I and my brother Joshua, for me to follow him back to my mom. But being that everything happened in my presence, when he comes to talk about it, I do shun him. I tell him, TBK, don't say this. That is not like this. I thought that this discussion was supposed to be over. It has ended. Then he started drawing my younger brother, because he said that I'm not going to listen to him and follow him.
Give me 1 minute.
Okay, sir.
If on a look time, when I go see say 11 o'clock remain 1 minute. We go continue tomorrow from where we stop. I want you, everybody, to take note. They listen, and everybody around the world, they listen. Tomorrow, we go allow this respondents talk finish. When they hear the counter accusations with the foreground, when I go respond, when I no go ask question, then go ask una questions from una responses. Back to una go ask questions. Studio go ask questions. We open telephone line for members of the public from all over the world to make their comments. I want to especially appreciate Pastor and his family, as well as the chiefs and other well-wishers that came. Let's appreciate them. I want to equally appreciate the complainant and members of the family that escorted them. Please, let's appreciate them. And I want to appreciate the members of the Brekete family all over the world, as well as the crew here, for your patience and understanding. I want you to know that thing where somebody tried that time to distract these people, the respondent, when they talk, a person try them again, he go regret in life. This is an opportunity, and equally their right to say their own side of the story. There is nothing wrong in drawing them back on track when you discover they are derailing, because we have time frame to capture the whole thing. On behalf of everybody waiting for Open Air Studio inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, the headquarters of Brekete Family Reality Radio and Television Talk Magazine program, una waiting. Bye. The crew, stay behind. Thank you.